welcome back to the RSG live stream. I did not know what's going on there. All right. Hey, welcome back. You're my RSG live stream. I'm getting blasted in my ears. Holy moly, I don't know what that was. Someone had their... Alright. I don't know what was going on. Okay, sorry about that. Don't know what the hell was going on there. YouTube went crazy, or OBS went crazy, or I don't know what went crazy. Welcome back to another RSG stream. Apologize about that. This is Wednesday. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. It's time to talk about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'm one of your hosts of the RSG crew, Reality Skewed Gamers, Ranger J 1999 from Team Instinct. And of course, I brought along the cast and characters and some guests that you all have come to know and love. Joining me on this epic journey, of course, is the one and only Tits McVenom, who is now a regular crew member of the RSG gang. What's going on, Tits?
Heyo, not much. I'm excited to be a member now.
I know. Did you have a good Christmas?
Excited. I had a lovely Christmas. It was busy, but fun. How was yours?
It was fantastic. You know, I got a message the other day. Someone was like, "Why do you keep referring to her as Tits?" I'm like, because she told me to.
You can call me whatever you want. A lot of my friends call me Sandy. Some stick with Tits.
Well, I think it's because they were like, you know, they were like, "Are you just referring to her in a bad way?" I'm like, no. She came up with that name. She told me to call her that. I didn't, like, you know, I'm not being misogynist. Jesus, get over yourself.
I'm a feminist nightmare saying my name. They can't stand it.
Yeah, I know.
It's all right.
Joining us, who is also a feminist nightmare, is the lightsaber builder himself, Mr. Sir Loki. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, man? Happy holidays.
Did you get all Santa Claus and build lots of lightsabers for the good girls and boys out there? And
no, just Grande.
Just Grande.
Yeah, I'm kind of like done for the year. I had a lot of last minute stuff because the movie came out, so I had to push all that stuff out, and then I pushed Grandes out, and I told myself I was done for the year. So I'll probably take orders again probably next month. We'll see what happens.
Very nice.
But I'm excited to be here, man. Feels like we haven't talked about the game in a while. So
yeah, it's been like what, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like forever. Also, speaking of the great thief himself, the government-wise Wi-Fi stealer, the brown Gandalf, the beardless one, Grande Bertroni is here. I think he's on the run from the law. He's trying to catch a flight. Grande, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm in an airport. I'm in an airport. I'm here.
He's in disguise. See how he's whispering? That's the authorities don't catch him.
I'm like. Everybody's like, who's the crazy dude talking on the phone? Nobody talks on the phone.
So how's your vacation been with Finn so far, man? You flying back from India, right?
Yeah. You've been incognito, right?
So I'm going to tell you, we may or may not have found a mail order bride for Finity. We've been searching a long time. We may or may not have found one, though. Just
long as she's
want to kind of throw that. Well... That's the reason why we went to India, is to find a Russian bride.
Well, I mean, they're there. I mean, it's a lot closer than the U.S.
Actually, I did see a picture of Finity. He posted in our little admin chat. He posted a nice picture with him and his grandma.
That's right. I made that the image of the week.
I did not realize that Finity was this huge of a person.
Is it that he's that huge of a person, or she's just that tiny?
I didn't realize that he was a giant, man. Did you realize he was a giant?
I think it's just a little bitty thing, because I don't think.
I was surprised at how tall he was, to be honest, myself. I was
like, he's like 5'8", 5'9", same height as most of us.
No, he looks taller than that in those pictures.
You think?
I think he looks closer to like 5'10", 5'11", maybe.
Because I think she's like his grandma, I've got the image up. She's an itty bitty thing. You can just tell by looking at her, and I think any of us standing next to her would be like, "We're big."
Yeah, of course.
I guess this is what happens when you feed people 3 times a day.
That's right. Curry is your friend.
No fair. You can't pick on him when he's not here. It's not fair.
I'll do what I want. And then we also have some special guests who will join us. Hopefully, Urban Blaster will be joining us later on. I know he's got the invite, and when he pops in, I'm sure we'll see him, and hopefully he can make it in. He was, he's back at work. He's doing his thing, but hopefully he can be here. But joining us, we do have a special guest, Mr. Hagar the Horrible, joining us today. Hagar, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, it's Hagar the Horrible. I don't know, that's all I got.
That's okay. Let's get the try that again. Let's get the mechanisms out of the way. You can see in the chat I put Finn showing a picture of him and his grandma from India. Hopefully he stays there. No, I'm kidding. We need him back. And then, of course, video of the week. I feel like just because it's such a divisive movie, I put the Last Jedi stuff back up. It's because I'm having fun with people. It's so fun to watch people be so nasty to one another. Like, wow. It's just a movie, guys. Relax. You'll be fine. It'll be okay. And then, of course, if you'd like to support us, of course, you can do that a lot of ways. We're almost at 2,500. I think we were last time I looked, we were 7 people away from 2,500. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. And then also, give us a thumbs up. And then if you'd like to support the channel, you can do it through the super chat function on the bottom. And if you donate up to $20, then you can become VIP, get the little tag next to your name. We have lots of fun little emojis that you can use, and all that fun stuff. You become VIP in our Discord. You have full access to us at any time. And then if you'd like to do it another way, you can sponsor something at the very top. $4.99 a month. You can sponsor the channel, and again, you get the tag and all the same cool features and everything that comes along with donating $20. However you would like to do it, or just subscribe and like the channel too. That supports the channel as well. So that being said, gotten all that knocked out, let us do the shout outs and see who is all in here. I will be doing the shout outs because Grande is, as I said, he's in spy mode in the airport, and I don't want him to blow his cover.
Yeah, don't ask me to do the shout outs. It'd be terrible right now.
Let's see. We've got Stephen Burgett. We got Danilo Papayas. We got our boy Shay, who's one of our sponsors. We got Ghost Rider, who says, "Go Hawkeyes." Are they playing tonight? Is that one of the bowl games? I don't know. Let's see. Grim, boo to you, buddy. Mian, that's a new name I haven't seen. Or if it's one I haven't seen in a while.
I haven't seen her either.
Yeah, Mian. And, do we know if that's a male or female? Let's say they.
I'm going with female.
Let's just say they. Them. I haven't seen them on in a while. Yeah. And they said, "Woot woot, finally catching a start. Glad to have you. Sorry it went so poopish. Usually our starts start well." I don't know what that feedback was. It was really weird. Let's see. Mortal Romp our boys in there. Most stuff. Isley. Vormax. Yes, we are live, Vormax. Captain Blackbeard. Arr, matey. Blakey, what's up, buddy? Boy Grim. Yes, it was all wonky. Let's see. Bimatsu. Spam Lover himself. Vitality V2. J Swizzy Swole. That's a new name. Glad to have you.
I know. Here. I feel like it's somebody I know. I should know.
Yeah.
I've seen him before.
Let's see here. Raza972. Glad to have you here. Henko 420. Ouchie Dumplings here. Now we know that's a lady.
Lovely lady.
She said, "Hola, lovelies," and back at you. Rohan Fedji. Let's see here. Corey Dalmeyer. Robert Kirby. JVU 420. Glad to have you here. Jon Snow joining us from the Seven Kingdoms. Good old Maurice. Glad to have you here. Good GOM. Zebrus. Oh, I hate when it updates and then I lose my place. Damn it. Oh, stupid thing. Let me go back.
You're at Ron Osborne?
Ron Osborne. There we go. Thank you, sir. Let's see.
Mad Dad.
Mad Dad. Hey, Mad Dad. What's going on? Indiana Joneser. Glad to have you here. Jacob Baxter. Atkis Mathma. Glad to have you there as well. Walter Arnold. Let's see. The Tour. Hey to you. Lord Megatron. Didn't bring Optimus Prime, but we're glad to have you back here again. Sith Lord. Our boy Sith Lord. Glad to have you here, buddy. Decepticons. I like the way you spelled that. Snake Bliskin. Well, I guess they got from New York and LA and was able to come join us here. Slash Vander Hordes. Hey, good old Maurice just $22 says Bimatsu. We have a spot in Zai. Are you interested? Well, I'll let you guys figure that out. And I think that's it for right now. So, if we missed your name, apologize. Again, apologize for the earlier technical difficulties. Got a great show, got a lot to cover. No Finn today. Of course, he's out in, somewhere in the jungle of India, somewhere doing something. It's part of his what he must do. So, let's see. If you have questions,
I think Finn is having a hero's journey.
Oh.
Just so you know.
I want a 7-star Finn.
I know. I know. Seriously, Finn is having a hero's journey. When he gets done, he'll be all heroed out. It'll be freaking epic, dude. Mm-hmm. Epic.
Right. Okay. So we'll see what happens to Finn when he gets back. If we'll need more Carbantes or credits to level him up and stuff. Hey, what else? 73. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Happy holidays. Yes, happy holidays to everybody here. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. If you had anything fun you got for Christmas, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Might as well. We can see what's fun people got for Christmas. Hopefully it was lots of Star Wars stuff. That being said, I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Tits and Sir Loki to handle where we go and what we're talking about. So Tits, it's all yours. Take it away. Real quick, there is no Twitter question this week. Didn't really have access to the account. I didn't feel like messing with it. You know, there's a lot of stuff we need to get to, so we'll bring it back next week for the next show. That being said, Tits, what do we got going on first?
Well, since we don't have a Twitter question this week, all Finn's fault, we're going straight into the Zeta Meta and Zeta report.
Oh, let me pull that up. Oh my. Let me get it.
Yeah.
That up. Yeah. Let me see. Wait. Why is this doing this to me? All right, let's see if I can pull this up. There we go. Brought to you by Grande Patron Tequila, because if you're stuck in an airport, why spend lots of money on good quality tequila when you can have the fifth best tequila around? Grande Patron Tequila. Guaranteed to mess you up and to burn your esophagus on the way down. All right, so we're looking at the Zeta report. We're looking at the Meta report here.
Meta report.
Jedi training Rey is making a move.
Yeah, she's like, I'm showing her second right now behind CLS.
CLS is dropping.
Following her is General Kenobi, and still have Rex. Mother Talzin is creeping up too. I feel like she was a little bit lower before.
Yeah, it's creeping. A little creepy.
Asajj is under Talzin. She's creeping up as well. And then there's Thrawn, Akbar, and then of course Wedge. And then I see Kylo Ren unmasked. Yeah.
So the meta has finally shifted. Loki, what does this tell you?
Well, I mean, Luke is gonna be coming back, right? So that Pac-Man might be getting bigger again. But I think a lot of people are trying to play with Rey in Arena, especially as leader, it looks like. So we'll just see how it holds up, I guess. I think more people are going to unlock Luke tonight, so that one again might grow again. So
yeah,
but nothing surprising though.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing anything crazy.
It's getting a little bit even, you know, Rey and you know, there's a little bit more diversity in the teams and stuff. Grani, anything that sticks out to you, partner? And he's on the run. Okay.
You know what I found funny is that I see that one little Zam Wesselton at the bottom. She's still kicking in there.
Well,
look at that. Yep.
That's funny.
Zam Wessel. You go, Zam.
One Zam Wessel. Somebody is kicking ass with her.
I think she's a he, and I think
proud of that
one
person.
So
it's a she. I like her she.
She.
They're androgyny.
Princess Leia is flanked by one lone Plo Koon in that Zam Wessel. In the middle is Leia. It feels a little out of place.
Yeah. That's an interesting sandwich.
Oh, I forgot to say, if you have questions, go ahead and post them, and we'll scoop them up and get to them later. Yeah, I'm scooping them up. So. Yeah, so see, Sir Loki is on it. Remember now, if you want to be a turd in channel, Loki's watching you, and he has the lightsabers to do it too. He can get ugly.
Throw the band hammer on you, right?
That's right. Yeah.
If you put your questions in a format with the stars in front of it with question really big, it's easier for Loki to see as well, guys.
All right, Hagar the Horrible. What do you think when you see the meta report here? What anything sticks out to you? I mean, who are you running? I mean, any of your teams in this?
I'm running RJT, and I'm loving her, and apparently a lot of people are as well.
No, which team are you running? Are you running the double tank, or are you running the 2 rays?
I run the double tank Warriors, the tied team. RJT, R2D2, BB8, Old Ben, and General Kenobi. And I'm in an arena shard, shard chat rather. We're all in arena shards. Anyway, I'm getting top 3, top 4 consistently every day.
Nice.
That is cool.
That's very nice. All right, anything about the meta report that we need to cover? Anything more of? I would ask Grande again, but we know he had to run from the authorities. So he's on a white stallion horse running through the airport trying to get away.
I'm still here.
You made it back. Okay, Grande. Grande found a hiding spot. So all right, everybody.
I did. I found a charging port, and it's connected to my phone. So we're great.
Oh, there we go. Grande.
I'm trying to decide if I go to. I run a meta until the wheels fall off. Most people know this. But I think the wheels are about to fall off my little CLS R2 Raidhan and GK Thrawn team. The wheels are almost off, man. And I got to decide what I'm going to do. So
you got to take the training wheels off sometime, Grande.
I mean, I'll run a meta till I'm below, till I have to work it back, up from rank 60 every day.
Are you looking at?
And then I'm like, I think that. I mean, how long did I run Zeta Mall? Long time.
Yes.
Way after it was dead.
Are you thinking of going to Night Sisters meta, or are you thinking about Jedi training Brawl Ray?
So, the obvious choice is to go training Brawl Ray. But I'm just not feeling the love on that team. I think I want to go dark side. Haven't totally decided yet. Got a couple Zetas burning a hole in my pocket. It's just I gotta remod to make it work, and I it's hard to remod while I'm on vacation.
So good old Maurice in chat said people need to dump both those inferior characters and get on the Asajj train.
The Asajj train.
Yeah, Asajj is moving up a bit.
She is a very good character. One of my partners in crime runs an Asajj lead, and I got Asajj. She'll be gold gear probably tomorrow, and just kind of looking at her, going, think that might be the ticket, guys. Yeah. I've always been an Asajj fan since way back in the day. I mean, way back in the day.
So yeah, it looks like they're using them with Zeta Veers. So.
Yeah, Veers and Troopers destroy Night Sisters. just put that out there. That's the one team that is going to be like, oh, Night Sisters. Nom, 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 nom. Other teams are a little bit more difficult.
There are some ways to make some interesting hybrid teams.
There is.
I still feel like we haven't seen the end of the Herma teams. I still feel like we haven't seen the end, and we haven't even really seen the Wampa teams really get up and going yet. That's definitely a double tank team. I think there's a viable meta team there too as well.
Yeah. Tits laughing.
I'm laughing at Ewalkin in chat. He's like, "Here, I'm here to support you, Sandy. Now I'm going back to the bar." And then Grim called him Eleanor, and he's like, "No, only Sandy can call me Eleanor."
Only Sandy could call you Eleanor. Holy crap!
It's Sandy, it's crazy.
Sandy, yeah. That's funny. Thanks for coming, Eleanor.
All right. Anything else we want to cover on Yield Meta Report?
What's the top team? Has it changed?
No.
I think it's still. Let's see.
CLS, Solo, GK, R2, and Thrawn.
Yeah, same.
And the next team is Training Ray with GK, R2, CLS, BB8. Training with Scavenger, GK, R2, BB8. There's different combinations of Training Ray in there. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. So that was enough for the old meta reporte. What is next, peeps?
Zeta report.
I don't want to do that one.
Oh, okay. We're not doing that one.
Let's do it because you said it. You know the people.
Well, it's on the agenda.
Damn it, Loki! I thought.
I mean,
gee, let me see. Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. Darth Vader, R2 Crunch,
Finn, Han
Kylo
Solo,
Ren,
Darth Molo, R2D2, XCLSO, Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah.
Same things.
No one's caught old Vader yet. I mean, Archie's almost there. He's 3,000 away. That number crunch is taking over Darth, so we'll have to watch that. But you know, Kylo Ren's still there, but I think Finn's gonna overtake him. You've seen a lot of Han shot first. You know, Zeta's, Darth Maul, and then Archie's other combat analysis should take over Darth Maul. It's gonna be soon. It's just gonna be all light side for. So, you know,
you gotta remember that. You gotta remember that report tends to, you know, fall behind what the meta report is by a couple of months, because it typically takes a lot of players quite some time to get all those Zetas. And how long we've been preaching number crunch, man? Yeah. 6 months?
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
It's amazing. Yeah. All right.
I'm surprised there's not more BB-8 in there.
Well, give
I feel
it
like
time.
I need a Zeta number crunch. I feel like that should be my next.
Oh, you haven't done that one yet?
No, well, I just started getting Zetas.
Jesus.
I just started getting them.
Oh my god.
I'm tied between that and Varys. Like, I don't know which one.
R2.
Talk about it later. We'll discuss later.
Talk about it later. I don't talk about it now for the children, okay?
Okay.
Let's move on.
We'll argue about it later.
Let's just have a good Christmas, tits, all right? We got to take care of the kids first.
Okay, so are we done with that?
We're done with that.
Okay, so the next thing on the agenda is the new game update. Ooh. Discussions and thoughts on each topic. Do you want to go ahead and pull it up? I've got it up.
I don't think I even have it up. Let me look.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it was all.
It's a terrible
about the
host.
content update?
I'm telling you.
Grande,
telling you guys.
Do you want me to read it, or would you like to read it?
Please, God, Jesus,
sweet
Jesus,
God.
God.
At this point, all I could read is Tapas Skybar and Last Chance to Enjoy Colorado Craft Beer. So you're going to definitely have to read this.
All right.
I feel like we missed something there, like subliminally, that Grande was saying. I think there was more there. All right, so go ahead. I've got it up, Miss T.
Okay.
The names, man. The names are killing me.
Yeah, he changes it up all the time too.
I know he does, but sometimes they just make
Listen,
me blush
Brown
more than other
Gandalf,
times.
you're just here for your looks and to sell merchandise. Shut up.
I'm here because I pay a lot of money.
Go out there and be a whore. That's what we pay you for.
Okay,
right.
Are we ready?
Hold on, we're gonna move. Brandon is loading an airplane. We're gonna move somewhere else.
All right, Grande is on the move.
I feel like I'm in the airport with him. I can hear everything there. Like,
what will happen next?
Will
Grande make it to the airplane?
I just heard some woman yelling at her kid to hurry up.
I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll get closer to mine because my plane's definitely delayed. Okay, go ahead.
Drunk on a plane, Grande. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so we ready?
On an airplane. Don't know when he'll be back again.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes, let's do this.
Grande, mute for a little bit.
No, he's
start messing up. Okay, content update 1221. Hiya Holo Table Heroes, we've reached the last game update of the year. Here are the game updates for 12/21/2017. We'll see you again in 2018. Happy holidays from Capital Games. Happy holidays from all of us here at Capital Games. We look forward to bringing you another exciting year of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content. In the meantime, please enjoy these gifts this holiday season. 1 full set of health mods, 5-star green or better. Wampa shards times 5, 250,000 credits, 10 3-star training droids, and 100 sim tickets. The special thank you will be landing in players' inboxes on December 25th. Daring Droid Mythic Event. A new Mythic event makes its way to the holotable. As detailed alongside BB-8's Legendary event, Mythic events are a way to replay a previously completed Legendary event. Mythic events are max-level content that will only appear once you've completed the Legendary version first. Once the Legendary version is completed, the Mythic event will unlock immediately and become available to play as long as it's still running. In the Daring Droid Mythic version, players will be able to replay the original Legendary event final tier, play a new, more difficult tier where they can take any characters in, and a new tier that reverses the encounter. Battle against the Empire with teams from A New Hope. And similar to BB-8's Mythic event, R2-D2s will return every time the Legendary event is run. Hero's Journey, Luke returns. Many holotable heroes suspected, and now we can finally confirm, Luke Skywalker's hero journey returns for the first time. Luke will also be bringing back his astromech friends R2-D2 in the updated The Daring Droid Legendary event. Join both Luke and R2-D2 to unlock Commander Luke Skywalker. This highly anticipated event will begin December 28th. Characters required to complete event are Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Stormtrooper Han Solo, Old Ben Kenobi, and R2-D2. Level requirements 40+. Limited time chromium changes. For a limited time, all drops of chromium packs have been increased from 10 to 12 shards per card to 15 shards per card. The special offer will begin on December 21st. Imperial Retaliation Platoon updates. The Wampa has joined the ranks of the Imperial Retaliation Platoons. Muster your forces and bring your Wampa to battle in order to destroy the rebels and remove their blight from the galaxy. Packs. Revamped ability material packs. Prepare for the latest territory battle with a revamped ability material pack. The limited time pack will grant at least 9 Omega and 20 MK3 ability materials. And may grant up to 25 Omegas and 50 MK3s. This pack will be available December 25th. Bundles. The Dark Side Starter Bundle, Jedi Starter Bundle, and the Rancor Raid Strategy Bundle have now been moved to progression bundles and will unlock for players who progress to the following levels. Dark Side Starter Bundle unlocks after progressing to 12. Jedi Starter Bundle unlocks after progressing to 16. And Rancor Raid Strategy Bundle unlocks after progressing to level 23. Light Side Starter Bundle. In the store for a limited time only, purchase this bundle to start your journey to the light side. Includes 4 character unlocks that will help you form a party to fight the coming battles ahead, plus plenty of bonus crystals and resources to help you level those characters up. Characters include Chewbacca, Clone Wars, Clone Sergeant Phase 1, Jedi Consular, Stormtrooper Han. Maximum 1 purchase, blah, blah, blah. The bundle will be available December 21st. Jedi Starter Bundle in the store for a limited time only. Purchase this new bundle to get powerful Jedi shards. Include shards for 3 characters, including the powerful Jedi Knight Anakin, and also bonus crystals, credits, and training droids. Characters include Jedi Knight Anakin, Mace Windu, Jedi Consular.
You need a swig of water. They're
Do I sound like it?
Someone in the chat was like, "Oh my god, give her a break. Let her drink some water. Get some agua. Get some tea.
I have some rum I could drink." Got it. Okay. Dark Side Starter Bundle. In the store for a limited time only, purchase this bundle to start your journey towards the dark side. Includes 4 characters that will help you form a party to fight the coming battles ahead.
That's right.
Count Dooku, Royal Guard, Snow Trooper, and Talia. Maximum purchase 1. Minimum level requirements 23 with a 7-day timer. Bundle appears when players hit 23 and disappears if not purchased 7 days later. Rancor Strategy Bundle. Prepare your collection for the Rancor Raid. This bundle in the store for a limited time only includes 3 characters who have special abilities and synergies that are perfect for taking down the beasts and earning big rewards for your guild. The bundle also includes bonus character shards and resources to help you power up your new characters. Characters include Qui-Gon Jinn, Tebow, and Luke Skywalker Farm Boy. Maximum purchase 1. Minimum level requirements will only appear to players who have leveled to 12 after this update. Special Boba Fett Holiday Bundle. Note that this offer is available via the pop-up ad only and not in the store. In order to access this offer, please tap on the pop-up offer when it appears. This offer will reappear once per day for players who have not purchased the bundle. This bundle contains character shards for Boba Fett times 80, crystals, credits, and training droids. Maximum one purchase, level requirements 8+. This bundle is available starting December 24th. Holiday 25% bonus crystal bundle. Note that this offer is available only via the pop-up ad only and not in the stores. In order to access this offer, please tap on the pop-up offer when it appears. Will reappear occasionally for players who have not purchased the bundle. The bundle contains an additional 25% crystals, 3,500 versus 2,800 compared to the normal store bundle. Edited. Our apologies for the typo. CG Rye Diggs. Maximum one purchase, minimum level is 8+. This bundle is available starting December 24th. Okay, Gear 7 Holiday Bundle, MK12 Armatech Multi-Tool. Sorry, I lost my place. Gear 7 pieces are now available for purchase for the first time ever. Pick up this extremely rare bundle and outfit your best characters with the MK12 Armatech Multi-Tool, one of the most powerful pieces of gear in the cantina. Also includes credits, training droids, and some bonus crystals. Credits 250,000, training droids 4-star 50, and crystals 250. Bundle will be available December 25th. Maximum one purchase, level requirement 85. All right, I need another step.
Take a sip. We wait on bated breath.
Don't make me steal my rum.
That's alcohol abuse. Don't do it.
Gear 7 Mega Bundle. 4 gear, 7 pieces.
12.
I'm sorry. Gear 12 pieces are now.
Like Gear 7. They're really
XII. That's all
you guys are awful. Leave me alone. Gear 12 pieces. Oh my God, I missed the last one too. Why didn't you check me?
I kind of did. You didn't hear me, but
oh, I'm sorry.
I corrected you in chat. Don't worry.
I was on a reading spree here.
Just read, woman. Read.
Gear 12 pieces are now available for purchase for the first time ever. Pick up this extremely rare bundle and outfit your best characters with extremely powerful gear. Includes 4 fully crafted Gear 12 pieces as well as credits, training droids, and some bonus crystals.
Yeah, like how you were in the Gear 12.
12 MK12 Armatech Multi-Tool Gear, MK12 Armatech Armor Plating, MK12 Armatech Med Pack, MK12 Armatech Visor, credits, training droids, and crystals. The bundle will be available December 25th. Minute maximum one purchase, minimum level requirement is 85. The Journey Begins bundles. Power up your A New Hope characters and get them ready for the hero journey with the following bundles listed below. The Journey Begins Luke Skywalker. The Journey Begins Obi-Wan Kenobi. The Journey Begins Princess Leia. And The Journey Begins Stormtrooper Han. Each bundle will be available in stores December 28th. Maximum one purchase. Level requirement 20. Do we want to go over the bugs too?
Let's do the iOS on the character ones, and then they can read that themselves.
Okay. iOS crash fixed. We have fixed an issue that was affecting iOS users and causing them to crash upon their initial load into the game. This issue has now been fixed. The new client will automatically download to your device unless you have automatic downloads disabled. If you automatic update disabled on your device, you will need to navigate to the SWGOH game within the iOS App Store and select the update option to manually update your client.
Okay, we can skip all the bug stuffy. And then guild events.
Guild events. Hoth Rebel Officer fixed bug where this character gained foresight at the incorrect times. Edited icon in the details tab to be defensive passive on focus defense team. Or I'm sorry, focus defense instead of rebel passive icon. That doesn't make sense to me. Edited icon and details tab to be defensive passive on focus defense instead of rebel passive icon. What's ahead? The price for treason.
What is the price for treason? What do you think that means, Tits?
Death.
Well, it does mean, it could mean death. Do we think it's, which character do we think that is? Oh, good old Maurice donated $2. Said, could we do the notes from 2 weeks ago as well?
Finn?
Well, this was from the last show, guys.
They want you to read everything from now on.
What?
They want to get rid of Grande permanent. Can you go back and read the notes previously? Oh no.
We love listening to you read, that's all.
I know, she's like a warm glass of milk.
A little bit like tongue-tied. I thought I was a good reader, and then I started reading these, and I'm questioning myself.
Other than, you mean a little booby with the 7 to 12, but that's
it's
more.
Because I had a moment where I was like,
it's okay.
Switching my X to my V or something.
Yeah. It was a horse. It was a mule.
So, what does that mean? The price for treason?
Well, if you've seen the new movie, spoiler, I think it has to do with a new Poe, or what else do you think?
Poe, really?
New Poe.
Well, he did do a mutiny.
Kind of.
But what do we think that is?
Do we care about spoilers right now?
If you haven't seen the movie, then zone out. But I mean, it's been what, 2 weeks?
No.
12 days.
Come on, it's not even January yet. I say no spoilers until January 1st.
We're not talking about spoilers in the movie, but to talk about characters that could be upcoming. I mean, they put the price for treason. Can't talk about our game without talking about it. I mean, I think it came out to what has been 9 days, 10 days.
Well,
it's your stream, man. I mean, you can talk about whatever you want, right?
Well, I mean, let's take a vote. Let's be democratic. My vote counts for 7, like Vladimir Putin. Loki, what do you say?
No, I think it's fair if we wait till the 1st or after the new year.
Oh,
that's
Christ.
just me.
I vote we spoil away, dude. If you ain't seen it by now, I mean, come on. What's the
No, I didn't.
All right, we won't. I already know Tits' answer, so all right, we won't even talk about what the price for treason could mean.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say it's either a Mace Windu rework or a Palpatine rework. That's what I think, because he called Senator Palpatine for treason when they confronted him.
Then it's treason. No, they would have put a different quote if it was that. It's got to be an executioner or a Praetorian guard. It's got to be one of those two.
Could be.
Oh, I would love Praetorian guards.
We just need more evil people. Give us lots of more evil peoples.
What happens if you do commit treason? You freaking die. Who kills people? Executioners. Come on, guys. It's not a hard, imagination, a stretch of the imagination.
It could be anything. So we don't know. We'll wait to see what it means. So this is one of those times we can't speculate because the movie's still too fresh. So, all right. That being said, what is next on the agenda, Miss Tits?
Okay, new for 2018 RSG.
Oh yes, this is where we announce what's going to play a little video. That means everybody in the channel should know this, but make sure you mute your mics. But we're going to play a video for all the new and exciting things coming up for 2018. Kind of a shout out to all our fans and stuff. So we're going to play that now, and then we'll be back here in a few minutes. So everybody will mute their mic, and then we'll play it here in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is Ranger J 1999 from the RSG crew and Team Instinct, and we are doing this video to show you some of the things we have planned for 2018. Before we jump into that, I want to thank all of our fans. You guys have been amazing this year, and viewers, for a great 2017. In the past year, we've expanded the channel. We've gone to some other games. We've been just grown leaps and bounds with our subscribers and viewers. We started Super Chat and some other things. We've done some other video series about the game Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is the main game that we cover. So it's been a wonderful 2017, and it's all due to all the support from you guys, and we can't express our sincere gratitude for all the support that you guys show us. You're the reason we do this, and 2017 was a wonderful year for us, and we want to continue doing it, and it's all due to you guys. So that being said, I'd just like to say thank you once again, and now let's look at some of the things that are coming up for us in 2018.
Welcome to the Tits Teaches You to Read series. Chapter 1, Names.
All right, perfect. Got it. Got to get those shout-outs right for next year.
Please look at page 1 of your course material.
Okay, let me get my papers out. Where's page 1? All right, page 1. Got it.
Let's start with the first name, Grande Patron.
Grande Patron. That's an easy one. Bam! Bam! I got it.
Good job. Now line 2, Finity.
Finity! Man, I'm scoring 100 out of 100. Friggin' batting 2 for 2. I'm awesome at this.
Excellent. Now line 3, Sir Loki.
I could get this one. He's in my guild. Sir Loki. I got that one right. Boom, boom. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. How about now? Woohoo!
Very good. Now let's go to line 5 and add some numbers.
Line 5. We skip 2 lines. I may not be the greatest at reading, but at least I can count. Line 5. Jiminy Cricket.
Take your time. Ranger J, 1999.
I got this one in the bag. Boom. Ranger J, 1999. I got this one. Wow.
Fantastic. You seem to have the basics down. Now let's jump ahead to line 12.
Man, we jumping ahead. I don't even know this. 5. What is it? 1, 2, 5, 12. I know how to do counting. This is not counting.
Now this is a hard one, so let's break down the syllables. R.
I can do this. R.
Tor.
I got this one. Tor.
Eas.
Ass.
Drac.
Drac. I got that one.
Night.
Night. I got this one.
Now put it all together. Artorius Drac Knight.
Arturo Dark Knight. I got that one. Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Let's go to line 10. Cyber Shark.
Saber Shark.
Okay, let's start over. Line 1. Grande Patron.
And we're back. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Good old Grande Patron.
That was a lot of fun to make.
Yes, it was. That was put together by Finn, and when he first... oh, my God. Thank you to Grande for being a good sport about that. Oh, Lord. Hope everybody... Sport. Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed that. And I will be putting that up video after we get done with the stream tonight. I'll post that so you guys can check it out and laugh at it some more. But that was all Finn. We've been it's something we kind of came up and then I came up with the ideas and then Finn kind of put it together and then had those guys read their stuff and so what good way to begin 2018. You got to work on Grande. He's really messing up there, Tiz. I don't know what you're gonna do.
I don't know.
You had to go all the way back lessons. To 1. All right. Let's see here. What do we got next?
Okay, so next
hey,
we
Mechanic
have...
Gardner just subscribed. Thank you, Mechanic Gardner. I didn't even see the update. That didn't even update. Wow.
I didn't see it either.
Well, thank you for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Okay, what do we got next? Well, do we want to cover anything from the notes from that we just saw with the bundles or anything? Loki, there anything or Hagar that popped up reading? I mean, there was a lot of information. I mean, dumping stuff.
Yes, thank you, Tits, for reading that. We all appreciate it.
What do y'all think of the Gear 12 pack? Like the big fat was a $75, $80 thing?
It's pretty expensive.
Right?
Nope. No, thank you.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? If you were to assemble those pieces, if you just did the calculation like per crystals, right? So it's like some of the Gear 12 pieces need Carbantes, right? The Mark III Carbante that we all love. So that's what, 1,400 crystals of one of that. And then, if you were to do the math and kind of figure it out, it is a decent deal. I haven't bought them. Like, I didn't buy the $75 one, and it's simply because there's no bayonet in it. Like, I specifically want the bayonet, or I want a few other Gear 12 pieces. So it was, to me, I kind of wondered why they gave you the armor piece and something else, when I think there are other Gear 12 pieces that are desirable. That's my thoughts on it. I did buy the one. I bought the what is that thing called?
Smaller one?
Yeah, the $20 one, because it had the one
multi-tool.
The multi-tool, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. It looks nice.
Yeah, the multi-tool is desirable, I think, but
that one's 20.
That one's $20. Yeah, because I mean, if you figure, right, so to craft the multi-tool, you know, it's probably you're saving yourself 4 territory wars, right? If you were going to buy it all out of the shop, you know, or if you were going to try to craft it yourself. But I think that one's okay. If the other one had like the bayonets and stuff like that, then I probably would have jumped on it. But you know, it is what it is.
I'm looking at the multi-tool right now. It's only 20 Mark 8 Nubians and only 30 of the multi-tool prototypes.
Nubian.
Nubian. Only 30. Very good deal.
No, you need 2 of the purple piece, so you need 40 of those.
Yeah. You're right. Still, I mean, 40. I mean, I'm sitting on 54 right now.
Right. But everybody needs that multi-tool. That's the problem too. So that's like the gold. That's the gold Carbonti if you want to give everybody those. But the packs are okay. There was a couple of things. I want to bring up the whole pop-up thing. I think that's kind of weak because you're there's people that obviously just want to buy it, you know, but you know, you got to wait for a pop-up to happen. I think it's kind of weak.
I don't understand that. Why not just have the pack in there? I mean, you can do the marketing for it and have a pop up, but the only way you can get it is if it pops up, and then that's the only way you can get to it.
It seems like bad business. Like they're not.
I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I know I have brain damage, but I mean, is my brain damage that bad? That doesn't make sense to me.
No, you're perfectly sane. I have not had it pop up for me at all. I might buy it if the damn thing would actually pop up for me.
Well, I saw it pop up once, but I'm like, I've got all the bounty hunters done. I don't need it, so I didn't really care about it. And
that's not bad though. That Boba Fett one's not bad, dude.
It's not bad, but I mean, it's just such a weird way of doing it. You know, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I've gotten pop-ups for everything else, right? When we don't want it, and then they throw stuff on sale, and it never pops up, right? So. It's kind of weird. I heard flack about the whole crystal thing. So there were obviously players that were anticipating the entire vault, or you know, the whole 25% more crystals or whatever for you know, at a discount or something. But apparently it's only on the one bundle of crystals,
the $20 pack, right? The 2800 one.
Yeah, but even that one, like I haven't even seen that yet. Like I haven't bought it.
I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen it.
And I saw the screenshots. It's until January 7th, I guess. So
is it a pop-up? But it says it should be in there. Is it only going to be in a pop-up too?
Yeah, it's only in a pop-up. It's just weird.
That seems kind of stupid to me.
Yeah.
Yep. They want you to stare at your screens and switch back and forth between screens.
I don't understand that.
Does it only pop up like after you switch screens, or can you leave it idle on the main page and it'll just pop up?
Or just log in. Trying to get me to buy stuff when I'm like switching screens,
right?
Just for you. But I haven't seen that one yet.
Very odd. But the other packs pretty much go hand in hand with, you know, the upcoming events and stuff, which we'll get into here in I'm sure in the in our discussions. But this is odd. Buy this pack only if you log in and catch it.
So I have a question as a new player that's starting to play. Are the ability materials pack worth the buy? So it's always looked so tempting to me just because I'm always short on Omegas.
Who isn't?
I would say yeah, if you're getting first in ships and arena, right? Because it's so hard to get Omegas, especially for like the higher end. Like I think Grande was saying he's got more Zetas than Omegas right now. So
Omegas go yeah. I mean,
there's always an Omega shortage.
Because one character can wipe out a ton of your Omegas. You know, Zetas, you collect 20 and then it's done, right? And then even that takes some of your Omegas. But the other abilities that you need to Omega, it's like, Me? I was like, well, I just did Jedi Training Rey. I have no Omegas, and there's like, damn it, again, it's a marathon, folks. It is a marathon. It's a long distance track meet, not a sprint.
Well, CG knows what they're doing. I mean, we had that big hiatus of, a lot of people were hoarding Zetas and hoarding Omegas, and then they dropped like Rey on our laps, and then it's like crap. Now it's like
and luckily I've been
Zetas.
saving for that. It's like,
and now they drop the Omega bundles. That is, you're right. They did plan that very well.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They do know what they're doing. Except I don't still.
Except for putting in a pop up.
Yeah. Buy this pack, especially if you need it.
Wouldn't that be awful if they had an exclusive character and it's like only if you get the pop up? Oh man, that would be awful.
Oh, jeez.
24 hours a day.
Did you get your Jedi Luke? You can only get him in a pop up.
What if I didn't get the pop up? Oh, wah, 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 wah. Sorry, you weren't one of the special ones.
Yep.
Oh Lord. All right. Anything else from the news and notes of the December 21st, or should we move on?
I think, unless anybody has any questions in the chat.
I'm sure they will. We'll collect them later.
Oh, they will. Yeah, we'll collect them later. I mean, does everybody here have Luke? I mean, is everybody going for Luke tonight? Because
I have my Luke obviously already. What about you, Tits?
I don't, but I'm.
Oh, should we stream it? Oh.
No. Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna say frickety frack like Urban does?
Frickety frack.
Mollywop in this fool. I do it all for Urban. I do it when I'm cooking though. I'm like, I'm gonna put the mollywop on this bacon.
I'll pay for this shit.
Mouth and enjoy it.
And let's cook these fools.
I'm going to see
on the onions.
I'm excited because I've been waiting for him forever. Mm-hmm. I'm all ready. I think I'm prepared.
Now, when does that turn over? In like at 1 a.m. or?
For me?
Yeah. When does your event start?
Midnight.
Oh, I feel a stream happening.
I don't know. That's so late.
You're gonna wait in the morning and then do it? I mean.
No, she's gonna wait till midnight.
Yeah, if you weren't gonna be up, then I would say no. But
she's gonna be like waiting for Christmas presents at midnight.
Yeah,
I'll do it at midnight.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Tits. I mean,
she's gonna be in her jammies, in
CLS.
Comfy. She could be all. Yes. She's gonna have a fire and some cavatier as she gets her man, Luke Skywalker.
Someone say cavatier.
Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, that's not nice. I think we should do it. It's a big event, and your Star Wars Galaxy Hero Live. They're Tits.
Yeah, it's a pretty big event. You got to go for the live stream.
Okay, I'll think about it. Okay. Let me think about it through the
fans. Tell Tits why she should not be thinking about it.
Well, this guy said, "Nah, it'll be a brief stream. It's an easy event." See, he says no.
Who?
Who was that?
Who said no?
Jon Snow. He's such a doomsdayer.
That's all the reason more to stream it, because it won't take very long.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll just do it, and we'll get.
Take your logic elsewhere.
Yeah. You'll be overdone.
How dare you make sense? You make sensor person. You.
Someone around here has to. Damn it.
Just think, Tits, on the West Coast, it'll only be 9 o'clock p.m.
No. Yeah, I'm still gonna be awake.
Yeah, I mean, Loki will be there too.
I'm in Florida. For Ray, it was 3 a.m. I had to wake my ass up to do a live stream. Yeah. So if y'all are on the West Coast,
Tits will think about it. You guys put the good old peer pressure on it. That's all I have to say. All right. So Ray, what about you, Hagar?
Oh, I got him day one back in August. I got him G11 that day one back in August. I made an Instagram post. I could tell you the exact date it happened. I ain't joking. Don't be laughing at me, fool.
Everybody on your Instagram be like, "What the hell is that?
What is happening? What is going on here?" All right, what's next? We'll think about that. All right, and then what's next?
Okay, so next we have Dark Side TV and how we all did and the changes.
Yeah, so some changes to the old dark side territory battle. I think me and Loki both finished 45. What do you think, Loki?
I think it was good. They obviously reduced the difficulty level.
Yeah.
I think it was good.
We streamed it last Saturday for some of the dark side territory battles. You know, on what was it? We were on phase 4, phase 5. We were doing the battles. I was doing the battles.
It seems like they only changed like phases 1 through 3, right? And then phases 4 through 6, maybe a notch easier, but they didn't seem that different from what I remember. Because I streamed them a while back, phases 4, 5, and 6, on my own channel, and I remember going after I did it. I went back and I watched my old videos, and I go, "Oh, this still looks hard." I mean, it's So I think they tuned 1 through 3, but they kind of left 4 through 6 a little bit difficult, which is fine. I mean, I'm okay with it.
Well, you know, I mean, let's ask Tits and Hagar.
I will say this though. I had the opportunity to do the special mission in phase 6, so that's the Imperial Probe Droid mission, and just a reminder, because I'm going to assume that by the time people can actually do the phase 6, we still might not have enough Empire characters or dark side period. I had to, obviously you burn 1 squad with that special mission, so I pretty much left myself crappy Empire tunes for the regular combat mission, right? So those of you that are going to, attempt it maybe next month or in a few months, make sure your Empire is pretty polished to make those 2 squads. It's that was where I messed up, and I learned from it. So,
what do you think, Tits?
We did our average. We did I think 30. Our guild's a little lower, but I liked it because it was definitely easier for me. The first time I couldn't do shit really. I couldn't do anything in it. I wouldn't even pass 1 phase. So I liked it. I enjoyed it more.
Okay, and Hagar, what were your thoughts?
Oh, our guild got 40 stars. I thought it was respectable. I still think it was harder, way too hard all around. Even the
you didn't think it was any easier?
I thought it was easier, but I mean that 2-star round, phase 1, was still really hard. I mean, you should be able to auto that crap. And, I mean, well, granted, my dark side sucks, but my Empire sucks. I'm building them up now, but I'm saying that it should have been a lot easier. I mean, you should be able to go in there like G7s and auto the damn thing, but that's just me. That's from a non-whale perspective. I can't be hanging with the elitists. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry that we were elitists.
I thought, you could at least make it on the same tier as light side battles, right? Isn't that kind of the point? Just have the 2 events with the light side and dark side, make them kind of equal. I mean, I freaking auto phase 1 through 3. And light side and dark side, it takes some serious concentration.
All right.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
But at least they're listening to us and make some changes, make it a little bit easier and stuff. I'm cool with it, so.
I mean, it's our second one, right? So they're probably still going to tweak
and
it
just means, I just know I got to put some investment in my bounty hunters. I mean, they're gear 8, 7 stars or higher, but it's like, it's just not a priority. But it's like, I got to make them a priority, but it's like, Jesus.
It's a good investment, though, man. I mean, the troopers, the bounty hunters.
Troopers, I'm investing in first before I do bounty hunters.
Yeah, me too.
My Beers is done. The troopers are all 85, 7 stars. Gear 8 and or higher. I'm working on getting them up because they're really good. And then I'm working on Colonel Stark. If he'd ever show up in the damn shop, it's like Jesus.
Right?
So frustrating. Because he's unlocked. He's 4 stars. I can't get him to 5 without, shards being there for me to purchase. This makes it a little bit crazy. I haven't noticed they've been doing that a lot more often. It's like, Oh, you want 5-star? Buy the pack. You only need 50. There you go. It's like, no, damn it. All right, that's the Dark Side Territory battles. What is next? What's next, Tits?
Territory Wars ready.
Oh, it's a round of Territory Wars. It's back, and we have some epic matches coming up. We've got, I think, Team Instinct Delta is fighting BHG. Team Instinct Echo is fighting Dark Lords Omega. And then I think our top tier team is fighting. Was it Chinese Alliance? China Alliance, something like that. Who did you guys get? Loki.
We're going up against Wallet Warriors.
Oh, they're good. They're good. They really gave us a good fight. They
those guys. Those are good dudes, man.
Yeah, they are good dudes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see all the arguing in the pit from all.
Honestly, there's not a lot of arguing. I mean, there's some trash talking, but it's all.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like trash talking back and forth. It was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, you want to see some trash talking. I mean, more of that came along. Like, you didn't even try. We hate you. It's like it was a fight. That's really what it is. But so it's going to be some epic fights going on. I know. I think Bella is in that Dark Lords team, so I'm going to see if we can. We're going to try to see if we can do maybe a little video of us trying to fight each other and get rid of our tunes. But I usually go really heavily defense, so I usually don't have the most offensive tunes because I run my teams on defense. But we'll see. We'll see what I can do. But for Hagar, you and Tits. I mean, you're a little bit lower on the spectrum with the Territory Wars. I mean, how are you guys finding the Territory Wars? Do you like them? I mean, how's it going for your guild? I'll start with you, Hagar, first.
I'm finding it kind of difficult to find a balance between the offensive teams and defensive teams. I don't have a super wide roster, even though, I mean, physically in the game, there's only so many defensive teams you can set, so there's going to be an abundance of offensive teams should you have a full roster, which, I mean, I'm not a whale, so only like not many people do. But again, I'm not part of the elite society of whales.
Why are you thinking like that? Just because me and Loki talk about that and drink brandies and smoke cigars.
I love brandy.
You have some cold duck, man, just for you.
Yeah, that's right.
I just find myself throwing down like my best teams on defense and then just scrounging where I can on offense. Our guild has not won a single territory war. I think we tied the first two, lost the next two. And we're against CCCP. That's the name of the guild that we're up against. I don't know. We're 115 million GP. That tells you where I'm coming from.
Okay. What about you, Tits?
That's
same,
good, though,
like,
man. 115 is good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I was gonna ask Hagar real quick. How's the matchup for you? Like, are you going up against guilds that are like 10 mil more, 5 mil more, or 5 mil less? What's
it's pretty even. Like they're doing a pretty good job of finding us a good match. Even with we only have like 49 or 48 people come in, and they're still doing a really good job of matching us up with guilds that are evenly matched.
So yeah, our guild's having the same issue. Just we haven't won, and they're evenly matched. It's just I don't know if the planning phase is just something we have to get pinned down, or it's just we just don't have deep rosters, or we're just it's dividing up. Do we use more on attack or defense? It's kind of confusing still to me, but I enjoy it because it's fun to me to see all these different squad combinations that people are using, especially on defense. I mean, we're getting better every time, and just seeing the different combos is kind of cool, but it's still a little difficult for us.
Well, you're about to have CLS, and I'm sure you've got
and I think that was the big thing is just like we're just a lot of people are unlocking. Like I'm trying to say, when it was probably about 2 months ago, we just got GK, so I mean that's improving, and then a lot of people are getting CLS. We have really good players, but they're trying to carry the rest of us that are just they foster a lot of new players and trying to bring them up. So I still find Territory Wars fun, though. I think it's a cool game aspect, to be honest. Something different.
It's not much game involvement. I mean, you put your teams out there, come with a game plan, wait, then you go, and then the attack portion is where a little bit more strategy comes in once you see the other teams. It's like playing Stratego and Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We probably might need to do a video about this. Loki, what do you think about Territory Wars? Like, strategies and things of that nature?
Yeah, we can definitely do something.
That would be helpful. I really want you to. That would be helpful.
If Tits wants it, then it's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, that's right. Tits gets whatever she likes.
Perfect.
Okay, what's next?
So next, January login character speculation.
We can't because spoilers.
I think it's gonna be Zeta.
Don't even do it. Not fair.
What do you mean spoilers? That's not spoilers.
No, we can still speculate. I mean, without saying characters from the movie, right?
Well,
I guess it has to be. Does it have to
name?
As long as you don't say anything about the movie part of the character, I think that should be
why.
Fine.
Okay.
Do we think it's going to be older character you may need for something, or do you think it's going to be a brand new character that you'll just start farming like they did in the previous Scarecrow with Pathfinder or something like that?
Interesting. I first thought Zam Wessel because the Boba Fett pack is a clue to something coming up. And I'm thinking they might be a bounty hunter thing. I thought it was Zam, but now that you mentioned that, they might bust out something new for January.
Oh, what's up, Star-Lord? Just join chat.
Oh, did you bring Rocket and Groot?
This is one of my tribe there.
Shadowville said, "Don't give away any secrets, Sir Loki."
Okay, so I would say, how long did it take for Rogue One characters to come into play after?
I think it was 9 years.
No.
It was quite a while.
I think it was because some of them, not the main characters, but some of the early ones came out that were like Scarecrow, Pathfinder, some other ones up to the event, and then I think and then afterwards they started. I think it was after the beginning of the year, like after the new year, that they did a whole bunch. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Loki. For Rogue One.
I think you're onto something there. No, I think that's good.
Are you doing your Galactic War?
No.
Paying attention. Yeah,
I am. I am.
I think you're onto something there. What do you mean? That's not like I'm speculating. I'm saying what happened.
Ask you a question, man.
No, I mean the characters came out right around for Rogue One. Yeah, I mean,
that's right. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but did they come out within the month? I mean, the movie was.
No, it was like a month after.
Later.
It was like a month after.
Yeah, I think it was like after the New Year. That's when they started doing all the big.
I was agreeing with you with January. Yes. No, I wasn't doing GW. Actually, I was thinking. Remember that post on StarWars.com when they were talking about the holiday gaming deals? You remember that?
Yes.
And then they already threw out the characters.
Did they?
Yeah, there was enjoy, Jedi training Rey and
Rose and Hux.
Yeah, right. So they already said Hux was coming in, but they're calling out Force Arena, Star Wars Commanders, stuff like that, right? So the other games are getting these certain characters, but then, are we only getting Jedi training Rey, or are we going to get these other characters that they mentioned?
We've gotten so far. What have we got? We got Special Forces TIE Fighter, Unmasked Kylo Ren, Jedi training Rey.
Yeah, so I remember in that holiday gaming deal there was mention of Finn, Rose, Hux, and then there's and the Terex character from the Poe comic book. They were mentioning.
Oh, who is that? Who?
He's some Poe Dameron comic
Terex?
book character. Yeah.
Oh.
So in was it Star Wars Commanders? So they're getting those characters. So it was kind of interesting that they put it on StarWars.com, but does that mean they're going to come to SWGOH? We don't know.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah.
Who do you think, Rager?
Revan, but that's always my answer. You hear what they say? I'm like, oh, that must be Revan.
Awesome,
and then I'll try to find a way to make it work. Like, oh, treason. Yes, Revan betrayed the Jedi. Revan.
Sure.
He started a war. Revan.
Drew Smith said, Porg, ice wolves, big-eyed fish, milk walrus. Heard it here first.
Oh.
There you go.
Portions.
Yeah, we need the portions guy up in here. Encore plot.
Boy, I mean, it could.
Oh, wait a minute. What else said? They said specifically on their site that Hux, Terex, and Rose would be coming to SWGOH.
Well,
it's on the StarWars.com site, so it's not. You know,
I just don't remember those anything treason. I don't know. I think we're thinking one thing, and it's probably something completely different, and we're gonna be like, oh, right, okay.
Going back to the timing thing, the last Rogue One character they released was Bodhi Rook, and I remember it was a really long time after Rogue One dropped that they released Bodhi. It was like 4 or 6 months. It was a really long time. I was like, oh yeah, that guy, the pilot. There he is. Yeah, they did put him.
Pilot.
Cool.
That's what I was thinking. It was just too soon to release characters from the movie.
They'll creep out for the next couple months, right? And like 3 to 5 at a time. You know, they'll bring them out. I don't know which ones they're going to do, but they'll bring
you brought up a good point, though. I mean, okay, so now that I think about it, so going back to Rogue One, they did release, was it Chirton Bays came out? Didn't they come out like in November or something like that?
Yeah.
They were tournament characters, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Forgot about the tournament characters.
Yeah, so those came out, I think, before Rogue One.
That sounds about right.
So
damn tournaments. But I did get a 3-star, actually a 4-star turret from the tournaments. So, a little bit of tournament love. Got lucky. I hadn't reached max level yet, so I got lucky.
I mean, we haven't gotten any Rebels characters yet, so that's pretty interesting, especially because.
And I hope we don't get any.
Knew that was going to be a sore subject.
I mean, honestly, just give us some baddies, man. Seriously, give us a Praetorian Guards, give us Hux, give us an updated Phasma with the sticky thing. You know, I mean, just sweet Jesus, God, just give it to us. We need more Dark Side tunes.
I feel like an updated. You mean like a rework Phasma or a new Phasma?
Yeah, the rework. Well, I mean, like, you know, we've got Scavenger Ray, we've got Jedi Training Ray. We'll have Phasma from Force Awakens, and then updated Phasma with the big metal stick
with a needle.
Mm-hmm.
Himatsu asked, was Short Trooper out early too? Yes, he was. He was a
tournament. He was the first tournament character.
Yeah. I remember some poor set paid like $2,000 real dollars to get like second in the tournament. I was like, oh, he's for a 3-star freaking Short Trooper. My good. That's like how much my car costs, dude. Like, come on.
Well, just think you could have had your car paid off already, but you did get a Short Trooper. So you got that working for you. All right. What's next?
Q&A.
We're at the Q&A portion. Wow.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a lot of information this week. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, we'll spend some time with the fans answering questions, and then give Tit some time to make up her mind if she wants to show off her getting Lukey Skywalker. Get the Lukey Pukey.
I've seen a couple people say no, it's boring. Everybody has CLS already.
And?
They haven't seen Tits get it.
Yeah.
They ain't seen no Tits stream. Shh.
Peer pressure.
I know.
You guys are awful.
No, we're not. Okay, we are.
You know, I'm a woman. When you try to pressure me in anything, I dig in my heels even more.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then don't do it. I don't want you to do it at all. In fact, we're not doing it.
You can ask my friends here in chat. They know I'm stubborn as a mule. Awful. And I'm Southern. Throw that in there. That's even more stubbornness.
Oh, well. Let me just think about that for a second.
Questions.
Yes, it's time for the questions. Sir Loki has been diligently playing GW and scooping up the questions, so I'm trying to stall as he tries to get the questions ready. Loki, are the questions ready?
Of course they are, man.
Okay, so fire away, and then we will answer your questions. If you have questions, go ahead and throw them in here. I mean, not a lot to cover into, but we can get into anything you like. So get your questions in here, and we'll rock and roll. What's that?
These guys are awesome. I'm just reading chat. They're so funny.
But let's see.
Wait, Tits is a chick?
No, she's a porg. Congratulations, you figured that shit out.
Tits
yeah,
I think
she's a he, and I think he's a changeling.
Sane, you little shit. Of course, I don't have the gear to get him past 5. I don't.
Dane Kyrell, you're a bad man. You're a very, very, very bad man. You should go to Canada. Nah. All right.
Well, here's a question before we get into the regular while Loki's pulling those up. Did any of you get any nice Star Wars presents, and did you actually like them?
I got a really nice sweatshirt, zipper, Rebel one, Star Wars. Got
a hoodie.
Got a hoodie.
A hoodie, yeah. Look at the hoodie thingy.
I got a bunch of Marvel stuff. I got all my stuff came in a Last Jedi bag. Does that count?
That's nice.
Sorta. So I got a
2017 Last Jedi calendar.
Oh, hey, there you go.
It's the gift that keeps on giving all year long, Clark.
That's right.
So I got a bracelet that's like this black wraparound bracelet. You saw it. I was so excited about it, and it's got the opening crawl all the way around it.
Nice.
Star Wars. Yeah, it's super cool. I loved it. I got that, and then I got a Star Wars scarf. Got a couple bugs. Yeah, I racked up this year with Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, PVA blanket. I don't know, I remember. I got some stuff to hang up on the walls too. It's cool. I got merchandising. What about you, Loki?
No, actually, I didn't get anything Star Wars related. I was giving Star Wars presents away.
No.
That's yeah. No, I just everybody gave me gift cards and stuff, and I was like, okay.
Yes, I saw those pictures too. I hate.
It was all good.
Yeah, I hate you.
Oh, oh no, that's the presents to myself. So.
Yeah, I hate you.
Those are presents from machines.
In fact, we should move on.
So I bought myself a couple vaults, whatever.
Yeah. Merry Christmas from CG. Dear Loki, we love you. Get more.
Okay, so let's go on to the questions here. Got Addicts Mathma is actually asking me a question.
Okay.
So they are at Disney World right now. Mm-hmm. What do you think of the Disney Parks exclusive Rey lightsaber? I'm thinking about trying to find and purchase it tomorrow. So somebody actually sent me one because they know I'm an enthusiast. It's okay. I would depending on I don't know how much they are. So my suggestion is I mean, anything at Disney World's expensive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on it is they did a really good job with the packaging, and they did a really good job with some of the features because it's got like a removable blade. It's got a stand. It's got all these little knickknacks that the Black Series sabers don't have. But quality-wise, I still think the Black Series is a better deal. And if you have a GameStop or if you have a Best Buy or some kind of place around your area that sells the Black Series Star Wars lightsabers, I would pick that one up because I think those are actually better. And they're probably cheaper too, because I think GameStop had a 50% off sale at one time, and you could buy like the Luke Graflex Black Series for like $50, which is a total steal. So in my opinion, I wouldn't get the Disney Park exclusive. I would unless you really like Rey and you want that stuff, I say go for it. There's nothing like it on the market, but I would save up or get the Black Series one instead of it. Good old Maurice. Better. Did you say yes? Are you laughing, Tits? Tits laughing right now.
The question, the last question.
What question? Oh, okay. Tits, will you marry me? If no, sing questions to Sir Loki. If no, sing questions to Ranger. Meh, never mind.
I want to get asked to be married.
We don't know you that well, Hagar.
Aww.
Aww.
Good old Maurice is asking for mod strategy for Snowtrooper on dark side territory battles.
Oh, I'd like to hear that. Yeah.
Should he go slow and offense/crit chance, heavy relying on turn meter from enemies dying, or should he put speed and deliver a weaker AoE more often? So
I like to keep mine just constantly going myself.
Well, I mean, if you got the Zeta Veers, right? So he gets, what is it, turn meter and bonus offense when they die. I just don't like the idea of him being slow. I think I was playing around with... I wasn't playing around with Snowtrooper. I was playing around with just offense in general, and it was like, was 500 more offense worth the 30 speed arrow, I guess, or something like that, right? So I want to say you don't want to make him fast and weak, but you don't want to make him slow either, because you still got to kill one person, you know, for him to get going. And when you go to phase 3 or phase 4, like, they're pretty tanky. So if you have a Stark already, Stark gives crit damage up and critical chance up. So you might want to let him do all the buffing, and then you can make your Snowtrooper a little bit faster, is my opinion. So I have a mod set that allows me to have a little taste of both, fast and offense, and he gets crit chance and crit damage from Stark. So, but I get where you're going. I actually use him in phase 4 of the tank now. So I use a trooper team. It's really fun because if you can get Snowtrooper enough offense to where he can one-shot all the turrets and the B2s with his AoE, he goes like super fast. I mean, he keeps going, right? So it's pretty fun. Lord Megatron question: What is the best CLS-led team to run on defense in Arena if you don't have GK yet?
Well, there's the Jedi Training Range one. That's not CLS lead though, right? Oh Lord. That without a General Kenobi.
Zeta Old Ben instead of GK?
Possibly, or Chirp Bays with like an R2 and OG Han. That's usually a good one.
That's a good one.
You could go CLS Old Ben, OG Han with R2, maybe a Nihilus. No, I don't think that would work.
Well, if it work on defense, I'm saying the typical Titan team, but Zeta Old Ben instead of GK.
What did you say? Say that again.
So it's going to be CLS, R2, Zeta Old Ben, and then Raid Han and Thrawn.
Okay. Corey Dalmeyer asks, why did the 25% bonus crystal pop up for a vault never happen?
Loki, I'll let you take this one, buddy.
Well, they specifically said in the post now that it's only for the what is it? A sack of crystals or a box of crystals, or it was the $20 pack. So it's the chest of crystal. I'm thinking about Tits McVenom. It's the chest of crystals. Yes. So they specifically
is that what they call it?
It is a chest of crystals. Is that code? And they said that's the only one that's on special. It gives you, was it 3,000 or so more, or it gives you 3,000 total crystals from its original 2,800, and it's $20. So that's why nobody got any other pop-ups for any other crystal bonuses, because it was only one, and you can only get it one time. So, David Rodriguez asks, Ray Jedi Training Lead, R2, BB-8 Old Ben is your 4. Why isn't everyone exploring Raid Han as a 5th? He seems to be everything that team needs if you don't have CLS. So what do you guys think of that as a 5th
That's
spot?
totally fine with that. That's a bad... I've seen that team, actually. There's combinations. I mean, you can do that. You can do Scavenger Ray, the 2 raids with BB-8 R2, GK. You can do GK Old Ben with the Jedi Training Rain and R2 and BB-8. I mean, you can do CLS. You can do OG Han. There's no right or wrong with that team. So I especially, I mean, you can run OG Han there if you want as well. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's a right or wrong team you can run with the Jedi Training Ray team. Just what you have available and what you can use. What's going to be what's going to be the most advantageous for what you're trying to do.
For the exposed chance, I think it's only Resistance allies that can do it. So I would think it'd be more synergistic to have Scavenger Ray if you're going to have a 5th as your damage dealer, so that all the Resistance characters are getting turn meter, and of course the increased damage from the expose. No?
Could be.
I'm looking at it right now. Resistance allies have 30% crit chance or damage when they score a critical hit. They meaning Resistance allies, not your allies total.
But you're getting the expose from the other 3, so the other 2 you can be a combination of General Kenobi, Obi-Wan, or General Kenobi CLS, General Kenobi OG Han, General Kenobi Scavenger Ray, or there's lots of ways you can run with different people. So the other 2 are just part of what you're trying to be more defensive or more offensive.
To go back to his question, I think you're going to need another tank as the 5th, because if you do like a Nihilus or a Thrawn in there, or even a IPD, then that tank is going to be you can whack the tank with a Thrawn or IPD, and the whole rest of the team is exposed, except for R2's smokescreen. You really need 2 tanks in there to get a double taunt to hide the damage dealers. But to answer his question, that would be to hide the damage dealers as a 5th for the tank.
All right.
Cool. Danilo Papeus asks, at what gear level is GK viable in Arena? He started in May.
I'd say
10. Definitely. I mean, 5 stars, even depending on your shard. If you're near shard, you've got them. I mean, 5-star gear 9, you could probably start running them. But a little bit older shard, and you're just getting them. Gear 10, I would think that would be the minimum you want to have them, because it's about how much protection and health you get from the mods you're putting on him per the level. So I think gear 10 is where he starts coming into his own for the health and stuff you need.
I just started running. I have gear 10 right now. I'm working on 11, and I'm falling in ranks, but I'm determined to try to pull back up with him. I'm trying to get some stun cuffs.
Good luck and enjoy the Carbonti farming.
Fatality V2 asks thoughts on the January login character. I think we went through it.
Yeah.
Do we want to go around just real quick? Just name off a character that we want.
Zam Wessel or a new guy?
Who's a new guy?
Wait, what was the question again?
A new undetermined character.
Okay.
DJ?
DJ? That's not a spoiler though.
No.
So
no.
There's merchandise of him already on the racks at Target. So. I know Ranger wants Revan. Who do you want, Tits?
What was the question? I don't.
Oh, thoughts on the January login character. What do you think it's gonna be?
Oh. Shit.
Real quick.
Yes.
Real quick.
Spit it out, woman.
I'd like some bounty. Yeah, I don't mind Zam. I'm trying to get Zam leveled up. Who else would be a possible login? Let's see. I'm looking at my.
Dengar already was a login character, I believe.
Dengar was?
That was before I started the game. So
I'd really love some Jedi Training Ray.
How about Director Krennic?
Okay.
Stark would be cool.
I take that.
Yeah, it won't be Stark. They want you to try to get him out of other areas.
It's got to be somebody that's been available for a while. So Krennic would be cool. Or I don't have Veers up. Veers.
Yeah, I just hope whoever it is, it's dark side and it's new.
Yeah.
A new character?
Nice. Yeah, they've done it before.
It's been a while since they gave us a new character as a login character, you know. Because they did that with Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. They did it with Biston, I think. So, Bradzo, SWGOH. I have 2 Zetas ready and the third one on the way. One for BB-8, one for Rey Jedi Training's leader, and where should the last Zeta go? He has in parentheses, R2 only has number crunch at the moment for him.
That's all you need. I would do Rey's second ability. What is that? Going completely blank.
Protector, the cleanse, or insight, the buffs. I went with the buffs for my second.
Yeah. That was where I would put it. If you already have if you have a third Zeta, if you have number crunch on R2, that's really all you need. I think that would just make your team a whole lot better. Unless you don't have like an OG Han or Zeta, or something like that. I mean, look at your other tunes, and we can't tell you because we don't know. But if it's just the characters in front of us, that's what I would think that you would want to do.
I have both Zetas on R2, so I really don't need the Virtuous Protector. So I went with Insight.
Yeah.
And next question is from Shay Locomotive.
Hey, Shay.
So his target rules. Actually, he's asking. So his home one is at 90 out of 100 shards.
Get the 10 crystals, you cheap bastard.
Yeah. Should he buy the 999 crystal pack to finish it, or do you think the event will return before the Chimera event?
It will not. So buy the 999.
I think that answers that question.
I did it. Trust me. I was like, oh hell no, I'm done with this one.
Dark Grape. Question: farming speed mods. He said he does 20 at a time, total of about 240 energy, I believe, and only one showing speed secondary and only one speed arrow. Is this normal for speed mods? I normally farm crit damage mods, and I get better drops.
Speed ones are a little bit more harder to come by with the speed. I mean, those are pain in the ass to get.
I don't think the RNG is different, though.
I don't think it is either. I just think you just had some better luck with the other ones, but
yeah.
It's crap luck across the board, man.
Yeah, it is pretty much a crapshoot. You don't know what you're going to get, so it's like a box of chocolates of mods. I would say if you've got 2 that had speed, 1 being an arrow, move on to another set. I mean, that's kind of the way I just farm until I get a speed arrow, and they're like, okay, next set. Oh, speed arrow, next set. Speed arrow, next set. Because, that's really the way I've always done it. So, I'm not saying it's right, but that's just how I kind of do it. If you're going to be farming mods.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just... I just think it's bad luck across the board. So it's either you got it or you don't. Doesn't matter if it's a speed set, a health set, defense, whatever. So, so next question is from Eric. Eric Escobar. Sorry. I have Gear 8, Farm Boy Luke. He has a gear. He puts gear number 8 and then he goes gear IX. Like Tits is gonna read this, right? So gear 9 Stormtrooper Han. Gear 7 Old Ben, and Gear 11 Leia.
Level 1.
Which Super Bowl are we watching this year? How should I mod Old Ben and Farm Boy Luke for the CLS event coming tonight? Question mark.
Well, Old Ben, you only need Gear 8. Luke, I'd say at least 9. You could get away with him, I guess, Gear 8, but one of those battles I can't remember. I had
9's a good bet.
I think 9 is where you really want to be at to be comfortable, especially depending on the mods you have. You have really great mods, you might be able to get away with 8. If your mods are okay, then probably gear 9. But you still should not have. It's not that difficult of a battle to get through. It really isn't. we all stressed because when the first time we did it, we didn't know what the hell to expect. So we all had like gear 10, tunes and everything. Like, oh my god, it's like, is this gonna be like? Oh my god, So we were freaking out. But yeah, I think if you're gear 8, gear 9 in your tunes, you'll be fine. And Ben, you only need gear 8 just so he lasts long enough for the event.
Right. I'm gonna say gear 9 across the board again with what Ranger said. Gear 8 on Old Ben, you can probably get away with.
Well, I feel like Thrawn is that test. If you can beat Thrawn and you gauge CLS pretty easy compared to Thrawn, then I'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
Well, quickly, how's all your stuff modded?
Yeah, how's it looking, Tits?
Me, I have to remod it. That's what I was gonna do after we got off here. Is kind of like
help.
So
we should have looked at Ranger. We should have looked at Tits profile today.
Gosh.
We can do it, Tits. We can help you. We've got the technology.
Put me out there in my underwear. I feel like that's what it feels like when you're like looking at my account.
We've done it before. We did it live. What is wrong with you?
I know.
Are you turning into Affinity? Or are you just going to be a troll that just pops in once in a while? You got to be the social butterfly that we're creating.
I am always the social butterfly. I'm always talkative. It's just, I don't know. It feels weird. It feels like somebody's watching you in your skivvies when they're looking at your account.
It feels like somebody's watching me.
But I've got, I've got them all.
I knew that was coming.
I need to remod. I don't have very good mods, so I have to
we won't do it live. It'll just be you, me, and Loki, and us just looking at your stuff.
Then definitely.
Okay.
But I have to change them all out because I don't have good mods.
I'll put that junk on YouTube. Screw those guys.
No, you won't.
What if I told you I was looking at you right now?
No, you're not.
Character.
I would call 911.
Yeah. Then you got to get. If you want to get through Tits, you got to go through me. Good luck.
Ranger.
I'm looking at her right now.
No, that's how someone gets that ass beat. Let's see here. Let's see.
You need G11 GK Tits.
Yes. Let's see. What? What's the next question? I'm completely lost.
Andrew Bruce. Are we likely to get? I can't even pronounce his name. Eden or C is who is this? Eden Urcio? Who?
Oh, the girl from Battlefront 2. No, absolutely.
Oh, the Inferno Squad characters, then I guess.
I'm guessing absolutely not.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
Anyone I know for it, huh?
Ghost Rider just gave $5 to us. He said he'll give more when Ranger burns the Cowboys hat.
How much?
I would like to see that Cowboys hat burn. I'm a Redskins fan. So.
Oh, then I'm definitely not burning it.
Oh, what if he said he'd give $20? Would you burn it for that? I'll give $20 to see it burn.
No. It's more the symbol.
So wait a minute. You'll pee live for $20, but you won't burn that hat?
No.
I mean, you pee, that's a one and done. You burn the hat, that's forever.
It is.
I'm sure you have.
I don't know. Pee in my pants is kind of indelibly marked on the internet now. So, but it is forever. But no, it's for the Cowboys. Can't do it. Not for the $20. It's more of the. It's the symbolism of it that I can't do. But things are negotiable.
I just got the Boba Fett pop up. Oh my gosh, guys! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus! Oh my god!
T-Money said there's always a price for Ranger.
Oh, T-Money doesn't get to talk. She still hasn't sent me her pics that shows me.
Oh, God.
Big T's T. That's what I'm going to start calling her. Big T's T.
All right, I got a question for you. $9 for 80 shard shop shards and 1,000 crystals. Is it worth it?
Do you need Boba Fett for 80 shards?
No, it's going to be shard shop and 1,000 crystals. The rest is meh.
I would get it. It's like $9.
Yeah.
Well, you figure how much
these spenders, I got an iTunes card, gift card for Christmas.
Oh,
and I'm debating on whether to use it because I'm scared that such a slippery slope I'm going to spend more if I use it on the game.
Oh, it's free. It's free money. Just do it.
I know it is free, but once you buy, then it's easier to buy again. You can always rationalize.
Once you buy with your money, then it's easier to buy again. Once you buy with someone else's money, it's a no-brainer.
That's true. My money versus someone else's is different.
Because
good old gracious, under $2. Let's make it $32.95. Burn the hat and buy another one.
There you go, man.
But then people know I burnt a Dallas Cowboys hat. I can't be a fan if I burn the damn hat.
All right. So Andrew Bruce has another question. What's some good advice for smaller guilds and smaller accounts going into territory wars? Some of us only have 10 squads or less. So what's best to do with them?
Pray.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, it's all about strategic placing, right? It's a kind of a, it's a guessing game. What are they going to do, and what are you going to do at that level, right? Where their best team's going to be, and where you're going to be putting yours, So, God, that's a tough one. It's a roll of the dice, really. I mean, at that level, that close. It depends on how it all plays out. I mean, am I on crack there, Loki, or?
Shoot. I mean, it's hard to say because I'm not, I only see it from the high end, meaning, I only see how the big heavy guilds fight. So, it's kind of hard to give me to give that kind of advice. I mean, I got 10 squads or less. I mean, you can just go all offense and go for the draw.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, that's a strategy.
It makes sense. I mean, just put as many cruddy teams as you can on the bottom, and then you save your best teams for full offense. I mean,
yeah,
I would think that would make more sense on a lower end guild than a high end guild, because really, if you put your best defensive tunes on there, you run the risk, especially if they're higher GP, that they're going to get through, and then you can't beat their teams. Playing for the tie is not a bad idea. Because they'll run through your teams, but you're going to run through theirs, no matter what they put up there. So it's a strategy. It's something to consider.
Yep.
You just don't have as many options until you get higher level GP with better squads, right? That can defend, and then really it becomes a balance. When you talk about like Loki and Dark Lords and TI. I mean, it's which teams do we want to use for offense and which teams do we want to use for defense on the high end, where it's like which meta teams do we want to put on defense and which ones do we want to hold for offense. So it's a different kind of strategy there. So I don't know. I mean, I think the offensive mindset is the best way, Loki. I mean, but that's not. I don't know, it's not as fun for the other team because it's just like, okay, I'm facing a 2,000 GP team, and then, it's like we broke through their team, they blew through ours. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, really, Loki.
Yeah, it's hard for me to answer it, but I mean, that's the easiest strategy, I think, is just be confident on your offense, put whatever you can on defense, but make sure you can take down whatever they throw up on defense, with your best offense team. So it's worth a shot. I mean, you can try it both ways. So if one doesn't work, if putting a solid defense doesn't work for you guys, then try the offense way.
Yeah.
There's really only two ways to do it. So
right. Until you get more flexibility with your squads to where you can do a little bit of both, then go for the win. That's where it comes down to.
Yep. I think that's really it. What else? 73. Are there different types of Gear 12 for different characters? Or is it all pretty much the same set for everyone?
No, it's different.
It's different. Yeah. I think different gear pieces have a different effect on different characters for Gear 12. Some it makes a huge difference. Some it's like, it's good. I mean, like, for instance, Bayonet on the Han, OG Han. Money! But you just got to look at it. I mean, Gear 12 pieces can make a difference. They do add some additional special stats and stuff like that, but for each character it is different. So I mean, some are the same kind of things, but you'll notice as you go through what it does for each one, and then how much of a bonus it gives to that person. Especially looks like health. I mean, getting those ones that have that 6,000 health, that's a big deal. When you start throwing 6,000 health on a character, when you have all those high-end mods that have health and stuff on tanks, yeah, that makes a big difference. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and Mateus is asking, is it worth it to buy the Executrix pack to have a capital ship at 7-star for the next Darkside territory battle, because Chimera is not coming back before the next Darkside territory battle?
We don't know that. Do we?
Isn't that what was it Shay that said that earlier? To finish off
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think the Chimera event should be back before then. It wasn't out this month, but it should be beginning of January before the. It should easily be back before the next Darkside territory battle. Or am I on crack? Somebody tell me, am I smoking crack again?
I thought it just passed though.
I didn't see it last time.
Oh. Well, if it hasn't come up, then yeah, there's a good chance it should be coming back. But
tomorrow.
I mean, when's the next Darkside territory battle?
I mean, if you get them all to 7 stars, that just makes you. I mean. Why not? I mean, I don't think I'll do the mace right away, but I mean, if Executrix tomorrow, I'll do the same damn thing I did today. It's like, bam, bam, okay, that's 7 stars. So now I've got 2 ships, and then now if Chimera comes around, then I'll be good. So I would invest in getting a 7-star Executrix, because if you get to 90, you might as well make the investment, to get them to 7 stars. Why not? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Real quick, congrats,
yes.
Shay. Shay just hit 2 million GP.
Total GP?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Shay's growing up. Good.
Hit that like a week ago. Congrats, man.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Oh, Lord. Matei said, I'm trusting you guys on that. Oh, my God. Can I get a survivability number crunch on that, Loki?
Sure.
Calculate the odds, please.
Yeah,
I got your back, man.
32.3 repeating, of course, chance of survivability.
God damn it.
Andrew Bruce asks, how much
we usually do.
Yeah. Andrew Bruce is asking, how much will the CLS tune packs cost? So the packs that they sold, were they like $10 or something? Is that what they were? $9.99 for each one?
Yeah, for each one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're going to be dropping tonight when the event drops, so. Darth Hideous, who's working on Night Sisters and psyched about the return of the Ghost of Dathomir event?
I need to finish my... I gotta finish her. I've got all the Night Sisters of... Was it Occulti?
Necessist.
What?
The Night Sisters? I think
you say Occulti?
Occultist, Occulti, whatever they are.
Acolyte?
Occulti. I like Occulti better.
Are you grande?
I'm so loving that I'm not the only one that says that weird in my head.
Occult? Are you trolling me?
No, I'm just like calling it Occulti because I hate
I
Night
always
Sisters.
think of it a coyly. I always think of her as coy in my head, like coy. She's being cheeky.
Where's Grande?
I've always made fun of the Night Sisters. It's what I do.
Are you getting them up? Are you working on them?
Yeah, I think Acolyte. I think I need to farm her.
That's right.
So I'll finish her up at Talia. The rest are all 7 stars, and I think gear 8. So I just have to get her up and running. Mother Tals will be another one. I think she's in Chromiums right now, but if she goes free to play, I'll start farming her up. I think she's 4 stars, and the other ones I barely missed getting the other guys to 4 stars. I was like, really? I missed it by 2? You crooked buttholes. It's just like, the luck I get. Yeah, I think I should finish Occulti. Get that done.
Occulti indeed.
I want to work on Night Sisters, but I've got too much other stuff going on.
I was gonna go Night Sisters, but then the Talzin star cock block, like, you can only get her 4. I've got her 4.5 right now. It's just like, you can't do that in Darkside territory battles. Like, what? So I'm going Troopers instead, man.
Yeah, that's not.
But they're still pretty viable in TW, though, right?
They are.
I mean, at that level.
So. I mean, but I could. If
you got to pick one or the other. It's
like
hard, yeah. Unless you're spending a ton, you've got to kind of go one route or the other. I just happen to have them where they're done now. I won't be spending any Zetas anytime soon. I think once I get Veers done and BB-8 done with Zetas, then I'll go back in. I think the Night Sisters will be really nice to get. But it's like there's I mean, the amount of Zetas in this game and what they do now is like, god dang, man. And it's ridiculous. Oh, is Saber Shark here? Oh, he changed his name to Saber Shark. Okay.
He did.
Now watch Grinding Shark call him Cyber Shark.
Yeah. I love his little
oh, I just saw that, yeah. Too. A shark with a saber.
Was that? It's a pork with a saber?
Coming to visit where?
Huh?
29th.
I don't know what he's talking.
Are you in North Carolina?
I think weren't they all meeting up in North Carolina or something like that?
Yeah, I'll go or drink with them.
Like
I think they're meeting in Chicago.
Oh,
that's with Lady on Date.
Oh yeah. No. Forget that shit.
So I have a couple questions from about the Mother Talzin. So the Mother Talzin event, that's not the Ghost of Dathomir event, right? That's a
separate one, I think, right?
What's the Mother Talzin one called? Is it the Defense of Dathomir? Is that what it is?
Is it? I think you're correct on that, Loki, but I
something like that. I don't remember, man. So Hector Gonzalez, Jay Swizzy, is it Witchy Dumpling?
Ouchie Dumpling?
Ouchie Dumpling.
Oh, I love Ouchie.
Witchy Dumpling? So cool. That's awesome.
Oh, no, I copied it wrong. That's why, because I was like typing these out. So they're all asking pretty much, when is the Mother Talzin event coming? How many times can we refresh it? And...
Oh, wow.
Soon and once.
Yes.
I know the Zeta you can't, right? That's a one-time thing.
That's a one.
And then the event I think is I think it's twice, isn't it? Like anything else, like the Wicked event, and you can refresh it twice maybe, and you get 10. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm really thinking.
I know. Me too.
I don't know. I know it's soon. The event will be coming back soon, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was on the events calendar.
Yeah, I don't feel like digging for it. So sorry. No. I just thought that's just something I don't have off the top of my brain. I apologize.
Yep. Oh, Darth Hideous said, yeah, the Ghost of Dathomir is the zombie spirit event.
Okay, so that's that. And so it'll be in Mother Talzin.
I think it's the Defense of Dathomir.
Defense of Dathomir. There you go.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Darth Hideous asks a question. I'm running Phoenix in a very new arena shard, and I keep running into other Phoenix teams with Chopper. What's the ideal kill order for a Phoenix mirror match?
Kanan. Get that turkey out of there. Get that counter out of there.
Or kill Hera just to get her out of the way. Or the taunt's going to cock.
I mean, you got to control and get rid of Kanan. And I think the two biggest... Depends on who they're running. I mean...
I always go Hera first. Is that wrong? Take her out first?
I actually take out Chopper first, and that's because he does the heal.
Yeah,
but then...
That's a pain in the ass.
It is, but then you got Kanan that that's in there countering and stuff and doing his thing. Then he'll taunt. It's like, oh, just burn this fool.
Yeah.
I mean, mollywop this fool.
Triple mollywop.
Well, so I think we kind of answered it, hopefully.
I think we all had different
answers. So, wait a minute.
Raining on the Kanan.
Loki, you say Kanan first, too?
I was saying Chopper, because Chopper taunts like Kanan. Okay. I mean, the problem is what? You have 2 dispels on the team. I would just go straight up. I mean, so the problem is Kanan's going to be taunting, too, so I would take out...
I like to get rid of the counter myself, so...
Right. Yeah, it's a tough one. I would say Chopper first, but maybe you go Kanan first, then Chopper.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be taunting anyway, right?
And just control Zeb, and then just rock and roll.
What if you get Kanan first, dispel Chopper's taunt, and then go all in on Hera?
You could do that, too. But it also is RNG dependent, too.
Dago.
You never know when that old dodge random shit will happen. You'll be like... Oh, dodge.
That's, what Darth Hideous brought up, that he goes, because Hera does backup plan on Chopper, and that's always what I thought, like take out Hera because she throws that backup plan on
But somebody. I don't know if you can burn Hera at that level that fast.
Well, the AI does what? The AI puts backup plan on the squishiest character. Is that the thing, or how does it work?
Or the tank, right?
Well, because Kanan and Chopper are tanks, so
I don't know. Does it put it on the squishy, like the lowest health, or the like?
I mean, you could go for that. I mean, I think you play it by ear. If you can get past Chopper and kill Hera right off the bat, especially if she's a little bit squishy, I mean, it makes sense, right? Get rid of her, get her out of the way. If you have your Zeb to be able to go before theirs and stagger or do something on Kanan, right? Use your Ezra to get rid of Chopper's taunt if he goes before you. Then you can use your other attacks to finish off Hera.
Okay, are we talking about like going against them in like TW?
No, Arena.
Okay, because like question. I know for TW, like they lose their leader ability once you kill her off, like second round, right?
Yeah, this is some Phoenix on Phoenix action. So usually I'd say just bring your troopers in there and slay their monkey ass.
So if you kill her in Arena, though, does her leader ability still come into a play?
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still there.
Hers is still there.
So, see, that was your question. That was the answer to your question. It's still there. It's only... I remember that stream when she was asking about that. That comes into play in TW if you take Hera out and then go in for a second round.
Right. Correct. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't work in TW, but Arena, if you take out the leader ability is still live. Yeah, for the entire battle.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Darth. I hope we answered your question. So you can't go wrong taking out Chopper or Kanan first, I guess is our answer. Decepticons in the mod store. Sometimes I see an arrow mod with speed. Are they worth buying it for credits if they are under 5 dot? I would say no.
Nope.
What's your thoughts?
Absolutely.
My thoughts are always buy every speed arrow for credits. Always.
No.
Even
less than 5 dot? No, absolutely not.
Hagar's rule stands.
Well, everybody say goodbye to Hagar. I just don't think it's worth the investment. I mean, a 5 dot mod speed arrow, I bought one the other day because hell yes, the only other mods you should ever buy out of there for credits, and never ever use crystals to buy any mods out of that store.
I agree. No way.
Is the one where you get that A mod in there that's got speed on there, then you want to, because the chance of you getting a really, really badass speed mod is better than most, and I definitely recommend that. But other than those 2 mods, no, don't buy. Leave them alone. Farm other stuff.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Not the but bye-bye.
Andrew Bruce, what should I advise my team to do when it comes to spreading squads between defense and offense?
Let's let Tits answer this. She's been very quiet.
What should the huge accounts do more? Should they do more offense teams or defense teams? So I guess he's asking about territory wars.
Yeah,
I just talked about how I suck at territory wars right now. But
what are your thoughts, Tits?
So, say the question again. I was typing in chat. Say it again.
Oh, so what would you advise his guild to do when they're spreading squads out between offense and defense on territory wars? They have obviously bigger accounts in their guild, so should those accounts take up some more of the slack, like on defense or offense? Or should everybody spread out the same number of teams and everybody be fair, you know?
I would say, like, for what my guild does is they hold back and take up the slack for offense, but I don't know if that's correct yet, because obviously we haven't won one yet, so I don't know if that's right. Correct. It is correct. So we're trying. I mean, that was the whole thought process of forming our strategy, but that's my thought on it. I don't know.
And what's the real answer, Loki?
So mean.
No, I mean, it's you have to, I guess, if you can talk to your whales, you know, or whatever you got, your players have large rosters, you have to probably ask them if you can, if they can, obviously you can lean on them more, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because they do have the rosters, and just because they have the rosters, if they got the right tunes for defense, then ask them to put more on defense, and if they got the right tunes for offense, then ask them to participate more in the offense. I wouldn't be too concerned with the banner thing because the banner thing is just a score. Your whole guild either wins or loses, right? Or ties. So it doesn't matter who puts in more or what. If you can coordinate it and have your whales put in more, then that would be ideal. And then everybody else can focus on what they do best, whether it's defense or offense. So, Corey Dalmeyer, question. When I unlock CLS, what ability should I Zeta if I only have one Zeta?
Leader.
Finds all things on CLS.
Oh, interesting.
Leader.
But that's what I'm saving my Zeta for. I don't know if that's...
Oh, I don't have the leader Zeta, so I'm going to say binds, yes.
Or if you're using him as a leader, you're not using his... What? Wait a minute.
I'm using him as a leader.
I just went blank there. No, it should be... It's just went completely blank. Sorry about that. I was actually looking at him for a second when you said that. No, it's not his leader ability. You get away with his Omega ability being where it is. Definitely...
The last one?
Yeah.
It binds all things is what it's called.
Yeah, it's bind all things and learn control. Last one, rebel maneuvers. But I really, another Zeta on Luke. I mean, it's not that desperate to have his leader ability Zeta, which is rare to say. That's right, say. Yeah, say it's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Listen to the gangster say. We know what we're talking about.
JG Hot One. This was when is Talzin event coming back? So I think we talked about that.
Sure.
He wants the Zetas. I also want Zetas too. So Hector Gonzalez question. Oh, actually, these are. I'm sorry, I already answered all these. Jay Swizzy. Can I unlock a 5-star Thrawn ship with 5-star ships that are required?
Yes.
Can you, so Chimera 5-star, you can do it with 5-star Rebel ships, correct?
Yes, I think it's per each level, right? 6 stars, you can do 6-star events, 7 stars, but you can only do the 7-star if you have all the ships of 7 stars, if I'm not mistaken.
Secondary question to that is, would it be like arena viable with a 5-star Chimera?
No.
No.
It's like the 7-star Executrix is going to trump the 5-star.
Yeah, so you're going to be like, tasty vittles.
Like a 6-star Chimera would trump a 7-star Executrix, if I remember correctly.
Say that one more time.
6-star Chimera is better than 7-star Executrix.
Depending on the ships and stuff, but yeah, I use a 6-star Thrawn ship, and it chews through 7-star Executrix. It can go either way though. It depends on RNG, because sometimes it's just like, oh, dodge. Okay, let's see, target. Okay, they all target locked me. Okay, I died. You just can't. Ships is funny that way. It's like you can't kill their TIE fighter, but they sure kill your immediately. It's like, oh, he died in 2 hits, not one dodge. Really? They dodged 6 times. Really? And oh, there goes their big hit. I lose.
Stephen Bradshaw, will we ever be able to buy Zetas in any other fashion? What is everybody's thoughts on that?
Well, okay, so we've got Territory Wars. You've got like a special event, like if you just did, like you get your capital ships, 7 stars or some ways there. You've got the daily event, which I have not seen a Zeta in I don't know how long. It's been really frustrating to go 3 or 4 turns now without a Zeta, and then just buying them in the store. So,
Fleet Arena store, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're a rare commodity. I think that their answer to what it was before was to do Territory Wars, where you can get up to minimum of 4, up to 6 in that kind of range every 2 weeks to help with the overall Zeta farm. I don't know, other than maybe PAX, if they'll introduce another way to get Zetas. But I think they need to keep increasing how we get Zetas, because so many characters to be so effective need Zetas. It's really out of control, you know? And if you're behind the power curve, playing this game with Zetas, it can make a big difference. Especially with territory wars, being as important to have as many meta Zeta teams as you have, as you can get your hands on, and it makes a big difference. It really does.
John Castillo. So we're coming up to our last questions here. John Castillo is asking, I know this question's been thrown around a lot. What about Jedi Luke, Jedi Knight Luke? And do you think Hermit Yoda will be needed to unlock him?
We've been asked that a lot. I don't know. I don't think so.
Possible.
It's possible. I mean, they could go that route, but
heck of a stretch. I mean,
I think it's going to be a while before we get another version of Luke that's in any form of Jedi.
Well, it's not a raid. It's not like you putz around in territory wars long enough, you'll get Hermit Yoda.
Yeah, I mean, Hermit Yoda, I mean, I'm thinking of farming him. I mean, but at least once to go around with the amount of, how territory battles and stuff is working out, but I don't know. It would kind of suck because especially, newer players, I mean, I guess it's such a tough choice. If they do go that route, I could see it happening, but I could also see them going a different route for Jedi Knight Luke. So, but the thing is, I don't like forcing people to farm something to get something else. If they give us enough heads up that hint, hint, wink, wink, nod, nod, you may need Hermit Yoda, then fine. But they've had kind of a bad track record for a couple of these events where it's like, oh, last minute you need these. Really? Okay, let me just farm those out my butt for the next 2 weeks, which really sucks. And a lot of people did not get Jedi Training Ray because of that. So I don't know. It's a tough balance. I don't know if it will or not. So I can't give you a definite answer. But if you like Yoda, you want to use them, why not? I'm going to start farming just because I'm at that point. But I don't know, because there's Wampa there too that you want to use your shards for. But if you need him, it's like, oh my lord, and it's which route do you go? All right.
Got Sanely Red. What do you guys think of the day off we got in between territory battles and territory wars the last 2 times? Do you guys think they'll keep the day off going forward?
We need more days off. Are you kidding me? I mean, especially for guilds that are trying to recruit and stuff like that. I mean, 1 day? Really? I mean, it's just this constant having to be in the game to do something, but then you can't really add pieces to it because you're doing something. It's crazy. I think there'd be just be a little bit more time off in between 2 or 3 days. People to recharge, get away from the game, come back and, attack something. But I don't know. I'm just, I don't know what the panel thinks. What do you think, Tits, Loki, Agar?
Yeah, more time.
More time. Shorten light side territory battles to like 3 or 4 phases. First two are auto, easy mode. Nothing compared to the dark side. Shorten it. Do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, hold on. I'm seeing hold on. Mr. Piercy Pence. Am I saying that right? Persepience? Saying this fact that a 5-star Chimera isn't arena viable is 100% bullshit. It depends on so many factors. Saying it definitely gives people poor info.
Well, I did see Ouchie and Jedi Gunny say that they've seen 5-star Chimeras up in the top in arena.
It depends on your shard. I mean, if you're running a 5-star, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if you're running 5-star and against a 7-star, you're gonna get smoked. I mean, I've seen it more times than not. This is just from my experience. Now, if you pull it off to where you get it ahead of everybody else, that's just like with any character. But if you're in a newer shard and you're spending money and you've got a heads up, no matter what ship you're using, you're just going to kick the crud out of everybody else. That's just a pay-to-win strategy. And not all circumstances, but I'm just saying, if you're free to play in most players and you get a 5-star Chimera, can you use it? Yeah. Are you going to be tops? Possibly. I haven't seen it. Now, I am in an older shard. I'm just saying, you're better off using an Executrix at the higher level, 6-star and stuff with your ships, because you're probably get better usage out of it till you get a higher level Chimera. Stars do matter. It makes a difference in the stats. It makes a difference in the speed. It makes a whole lot of difference in a whole lot of different ways. And
you're just saying most likely. Most likely it's not going to work. I mean, there's a freaking Zam in Arena #1 right now, so it can happen. We saw that on the Meta report.
We got a Plo. We got a Plo.
And a Plo
floating around there somewhere.
Well, then you're amazing player, Mr. Pensy Pence. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying,
It was after payout. They were screwing around when the.
If you get it, then you're doing well. I mean, ships is such a strange thing, because some people really care about ships, and then you kind of see it after you get into the top 50, right? Or you start getting close to 20, who really cares about ships and who doesn't? Because as you're climbing up and you start seeing, you're just like, well, they really don't care about their squad, and then how active they are in the arena. A lot of people do not like ships. They do not like doing ships at all. They don't like. They just even Wells, I know, just hate doing it. They do one battle, maybe they're in the top 10. They just don't give a crap. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of good that they added crystals to it, but I mean, there hasn't been a lot of new ships, and they were behind a paywall. So. But that's my opinion. It doesn't necessarily make me right, but if you ever come in here, Mr. Pinchy Pitch, and say that's bullshit and don't give a right reason, just come after us, I'm just going to ignore you, buddy. Have a constructive reason. If you think I'm wrong, then say I'm wrong. But Jesus Christ. I saw that comment, I was like, okay, Jesus.
But I'm from LA and I work in the film industry.
I mean, do you think I'm wrong? I mean, what are your oh, yeah, that guy.
Andrew Bruce got a question. I'm close to getting my first Gear 11 tune. Is there any important tunes that I should save gear and salvage for example, meta tunes, and what is the gear pieces?
Well, you always want to do your arena PvP team first, right? That's always your priority. So whoever you're going to run for PvP should always be as you're climbing.
I agree. And then check SWGOH.gg if you need to see which gear to farm. They got the whole gear list online. So definitely work on your arena teams. Might want to work on your pilots if you're going to be going for ships. So the Gear 11, Gear 12 helps them plenty.
Yeah, focus on. It's kind of like a cascade effect. You get your PvP team in line, right? And then you kind of work your way backwards gear-wise from there. You want to have the best gear, best mods on your PvP team, and then work your way back. Just because you can take a character to gear, I mean, if you have nothing else, I mean, certain characters do not share with others, then fine. But your focus has got to be PvP. And if you can if it's one of your PvP tunes, great. But if you can use that piece on maybe one of your PvP guys further on, save it. Don't necessarily just because you can get a Gear 11, use it for Gear 11. That's what you should do.
Ray Sidepiece has a question. Would you guys rather speed mods to continue ruling in Arena, or would you like to see another secondary stat to be more relevant in Arena?
Say that one more time.
Would you guys rather have speed mods rule the Arena, or would you like to see another secondary stat be more relevant?
Absolutely.
So like tenacity, potency, defense, like none of that stuff matters right now. So
yeah, absolutely. I feel like it would be awesome to be able to play with your mods and not just have to focus on speed on everything, because it's annoying. Like it's everything right now is fastest wins. It sucks. I want other stuff.
So this is going to kind of segue to the next question. I apologize to Mr. Ghostwriter for missing his question. He's asking about the Night Sisters and the Zeta leadership. Who do you guys think is better at the moment?
For Night Sisters?
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of different combos right now.
So many. It depends on how you're gonna run. I mean, geez, you could do a whole show about the Night Sisters and the different combinations. I think what is, I mean,
Well, you really only have 2 leaders, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's either
unless you want to consider Daka one of the top level leaders, but I don't think she is. But you really only have Mother Talzin and Asajj Ventress.
And then it depends on what and from which leader you go with, and what you're going to do with the other tunes in that lineup, right?
Yep.
But who would you prefer to go with first, though? Would you prefer
Well,
Mother Talzin?
It kind of segues from Ray's side piece question, because I will say this: if you don't have good speed mods, or if you don't have like good mods, my opinion is you go for oh shoot! I'm actually gonna go back on my answer right now, because I almost want to say you want to go for Ventress lead, and simply because she gives 50% turn meter when your Night Sisters drop below 100% health, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to speed up your team. There's a lot of lower level Night Sister teams climbing the top 20 in my shard right now, and all of them are very under-modded, under-geared, under-starred even.
Mm-hmm.
I see like 3-star Mother Talzin climbing, but they're all behind a Zeta, Asajj Ventress. Yeah, because she gives that turn meter boost. The Mother Talzin team, it only seems like she only has one combo or one build,
right?
Which is light zombie combo, which is totally fine. But I think you're gonna need better mods to maybe run that team successfully. It just seems to me that you can climb faster with the Ventress Zeta lead.
I mean, she's amazing, and I mean, the Night Sisters are amazing in just territory wars and territory battles. I don't think there's a wrong answer, honestly. It's what you got. I mean, Asajj, I'm torn. I really am.
Yeah.
Like, who do you think? If you had to pick one, who would you pick? Would you pick? Because I could see the good and bad. Asajj or Talzin. Which one would you go with first? I mean,
right.
If you're the poor man's, getting Asajj up faster is easier than getting Mother Talzin up right now. Although she is viable at, she's viable at 4 stars, for Christ's sake. Especially if you get her gear and mods. And because of what she does and how the Night Sisters function. So I don't know. I would say for newer player, if you're getting an Asajj up and you want to run Night Sisters, which I can't believe I'm saying this because they were so bad for so long. Asajj Zeta kind of makes sense to me as a newer player is free to play, because Mother Talzin could be something you may not have access to right away. She's still not in the cycle, though that could change too.
There's a really cool, somebody put up a screenshot in one of the chats. I can't remember what it was, but it was an Asajj lead. I think it was in Hat. Asajj lead, Acolyte, CLS, Raidhan, and Thrawn, and she hit for like 406,000. I'm not even kidding. Let me find it for you. But it was like a ridiculous hit she made.
That's actually on her unique though.
Yeah,
she's so beast to me. Yeah. I just think she's awesome.
Didn't you do a video, or was it Maul or Asajj where you were just wailing on the tank that one night? Where that's the thing about Maul and Asajj is when they get rampant and going on those raids, sweet mother Christ, they really start hitting.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Well, let's give them a definite answer. I mean, I mean, what's your final thought there on that, Loki?
I'm gonna say Ventress. I would say you got to do both, because I use both of them in Dark Side Territory Battle. That's like my 4. I use 4 teams in Dark Side Territory battles, so it's like Troopers, the 2 Night Sister teams, and then my Bounty Hunters, and that's it. That's what I use in Territory Battle, in Dark Side Territory Battle. So you really can't go wrong with both, but I would do Ventress first. Double Zeta her, and then probably do Mother Talzin's unique after that. And then if you want, do like Mother Talzin's lead last.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Tough question. It's hard to think about it because you're just weighing the pros and cons and this and that, and it's like, but I mean, I can't believe Night Sisters have made the drastic turnaround. Ever since they brought in Talzin and everything else, they've really come to shine on their own, man. They really have. All right, was there any more questions?
There's tons.
Good old Maurice wants you to bring on Mr. What's his name?
Precipitous.
Yeah.
Precipitous?
I think so.
Say the guy's name.
I'm trying to scroll up, like I'm losing all the questions, but
I always read it as Priuspism. It just like pops out.
He's
Mr.
more than
Priuspism.
welcome to come on here. I don't shy away from anybody. I mean, just I'm fine with that. Deal with one who's in Discord. More than welcome.
Or I thought I had one more. Oh, and Baru had a question for me, actually.
Sure.
He wants to know about a company called ultrasabers.com. So just the ultrasabers.com, they sell lightsabers. So they mass produce them and sell them. So he's asking me what my thoughts are. So my quick thoughts on them is I like their grab bag saber. That's one of the sabers I use to build Rangers and Infinity's lightsabers. So I took their empty, or it wasn't empty. You buy it, it's like $50 or $75, and it ships quick. That's the big deal behind it. So it ships, and then I ended up gutting it and putting in my own electronics. But I would totally go for it if you're looking for like a last minute birthday present or Christmas present or whatever. The $50 or $75 grab bag is really good. I shy away from the higher end builds just because I don't like waiting myself. So some of their builds take like 6 months to a year to make, and I don't think it's worth it. So I would buy the stuff that's in stock, and that's it. That's my advice to you.
So,
and that does it for the questions, unless you saw anything else.
No, I will not buy a pack. God damn it.
Ranger?
He does that all the time. And then he tried to use you as a go-between to make it happen.
He is.
So bad.
I see my name Sani in chat. Sani. That's what my friends call me.
Sani.
What is the deal with the pack? Why does he ask you to do that?
It's just an old thing because I used to buy packs and I would be pictured in it. It's like now I'm like looking at the packs like I really don't need anything. I don't want anything. Like, stupid packs. It's like, God. I mean, like I've said, there's certain packs. I mean, I did buy the Viagra Twins pack. So like, why should you Loki build me a lightsaber? I'll pay. He did say he'd pay, Loki. Sure.
I'll pay. I'm in line for a.
Oh shit! Well, so Tits and Ewok will have a fight off. No, fuck you too, MJ.
I would totally snap it like a twig. It wouldn't even be a fight. I don't know. He's kind of a tall dude. I still think I could get him.
I will train you myself, Tits. Buy a pop-up pack, Ranger.
He said the ladies dig the GP.
That's true. They do. Is that it, Tits? When you look at a man, you look at how big his GP is.
Yeah, I mean, if we're honest.
Yeah, if we're honest, yeah, it's important.
Or ladies. I do like ladies with a big GP too.
Hey, look out! Whoa.
And we have got some awesome chicks playing this game too.
We do.
They are just ridiculous.
We paid money to see that. I bet everybody would. Such compulsions. All right. I didn't see any other questions. Did anybody have any other questions or anything?
No, I don't think so.
I think that was the only last ones. Okay. That being said, so let's get a final answer from Miss T here. Do you want to stream your Lukey event? If you don't, you don't have to. It's fine.
Ranger.
No, if you don't, you don't. I'm just asking.
I know, but then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh,
they'll get over it." Fuck them.
She's such a bad sport. I'll think about it. I don't know. I'm still thinking.
All right. So if you see the event, great. If not, then that's great too.
Such a jerk.
No, look at good old Maurice. If you could get $32.95 to burn your hat, would you buy a pack? What the hell? No.
Would you do it for 50?
I would do it for Scooby Snack.
How about now? 50?
How about now? 50?
How about after you do basic?
Oh, yeah. I'd have to do basic first. Yeah, we need the basics. The tour, please disappoint us. Oh my god. They want to see it to cheer you on. I don't know. You deal with the fans. They like you more now than they like me. Let's see here. So let's end the stream. Let's go here. Oh, I didn't do the video thing again. Damn it.
Oh, wait. Shay said congrats on 80 episodes.
It is 80 episodes. We are getting closer to... We're just hitting some milestones. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there. Getting there. 80 episodes. And... Damn, has it been 80 episodes? God damn.
You guys have thrown down for 80 episodes? Holy crap.
Let's not count all the extra streams and other... It's way more... We've streamed way more than 80. But, I mean, Jedi Academy, Saturday night, all that kind of stuff. Where are you going? Oh, for tits.
Because Danilo said don't stream it, record it, and have it voiced by Finity. I loved Finity's voiceover for the Ray event.
I know.
I might do that. I'll think about it.
We'll let you guys know. So it looks like we'll record it and then have... Hey, you could do that. You could record it and then just give it to Finity. Like, Finn, work your mojo. All right.
Eleanor, be good.
Yeah.
Don't go crazy now.
Thank you everybody for being here. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the grass. Thank you for everything thank you for everything you do and all the support. We really appreciate it. Again, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. It's fine by us, but we do appreciate the thumbs up more than the thumbs down. But if you are, don't be a douche and just be a thumbs down and disappear. If you got constructive criticism, be constructive. I mean, if you're just going to be a tool and come into the chat and stuff and be a tool, we'll get rid of you. I like constructive criticism, and I don't mind saying that I'm wrong when I'm wrong. But if you're just going to put down people and be belligerent, we can get time for you. But that's the great thing about the community we've created and we're part of, is that nobody's like that. I really like the talks we have and stuff, and we have a lot of them in Discord. But subscribe, give us a thumbs up. It helps support the channel, helps us grow, helps us expand. We're getting close to 2,500, so we really appreciate that. If you want to support us in other ways, you know how to do it. We've got the support our channel function on the homepage of the YouTube of RSG. You can make donations there. We use all the money for the stream. We put it all back in, pays for everything, so we can keep the stream going on a weekly basis and do all the streaming content that you guys love. But I want to thank Hagar for being here. Hagar, you've got a YouTube channel. Could you please pimp your stuff, please?
I will pimp myself anytime, anywhere.
That's right.
My channel is just called Hagar. Just search YouTube, Hagar, SWGOH. You'll find me. Ranger and I just did a video together. We went over my brother's mods. We did about a half-hour video going all over the ins and outs, looking under the hood of what he's got. If you would like your mods reviewed by me or maybe another guest speaker, just hit me up. Hit me up in one of my video chats. You can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, the links of which are in all of my videos. You can hit me up in Discord chat. I'm in the RSG chat all the time. Yeah, hit me up and subscribe to my channel. And I would love to see you along in my journey in my community.
Awesome. Loki, anything? You've been doing some little videos and stuff, haven't you? Outside of RSG?
Yeah, I still got my channel up, and it's Sir Loki. What have I put up recently? Oh, I put up a bunch of Night Sister videos. You can check those out.
Yep.
So I go up against different teams in my arena, different meta teams, Jedi Ray training teams and stuff like that, so you can see how they work. I went up against Imperial Trooper team as well, so you can see if they beat me or not. But I did Grande's lightsaber build. You can see that on my channel as well. But other than that, looking forward to 2018, man. It's going to be fun.
Awesome. Anything you want to shout out or anything, Miss T?
No, I want to thank all my tribe that showed up tonight to support me. There was about 5 of them jumped in.
Very nice.
They're like welcoming me as a new crew member, so it was awesome to see them. Thanks, guys.
The tribe has spoken.
They have.
But yeah, so everybody have a good night. If we do anything with T, you'll know. Trust me, if you're subscribed, you'll know. If we'll do something, or we may do nothing. It doesn't matter. It's not that big deal. All right, so everybody have a great night. Thank you for being here, and we will holler at you this weekend when we do our other stream. So peace. See you.